Let's Chelsea fans, here we go. Chelsea versus Aston Villa. Another game away. Decent. It's a good fixture for us today, people. Welcome along to the stream. Chelsea staff stream. Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Live match commentary. Ball by ball coverage, not just a watch along. Like some of these other Chelsea sites that do these sort of things where it all turns into talking about them, not the actual game itself. Hopefully you guys are all good. You're all good. To talking about them. So welcome along, channel members. And all my subscribers, obviously. So what we're doing with this particular stream today and going forward, in order to have your say on the game, you need to be a channel member. So just click onto the channel homepage. It's only £1 a month. 25 pence, British pence per week to be a channel member. And you're able to post your comments on the live match coverage. Now, the reason that I'm doing that is because obviously there's a lot of people that post up on stream. And I just want to reward my channel members. Those that are supporting my channel, obviously my subscribers, you support my channel, and I thank you so much. But the guys who actually invest in my channel by paying their £1 a month, fantastic for me. And I'm just trying to make a difference and trying to really do something with my channel now these days. I'm trying to drive revenue. So, hopefully I can. Chelsea players are out warming up at Villa Park. And with a message on their back, get well soon, Emma. We've all seen Emma Hayes and her announcement this week. And we wish Emma Hayes all the best. Chelsea ladies are actually playing at the moment, and Pernilla Harder has just scored to make it 1-0. So, Kepa starts again in goal. The back three is Chalobah, Thiago Silva, and Mark Cucurella. He's in. Hi, Paul. How you doing, mate? On the midfield four, we've got Ben Chilwell on the left-hand side. We've got Kovacic, Mason Mount, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek appearing on the right-hand side of the midfield four in the right wing-back position. Up front, changes. Aubameyang's in there with Sterling and Kai Havertz. It's a good attacking lineup. A good lineup from Chelsea. On the bench, the familiar faces. Mendy, Azpilicueta, Koulibaly's on there. You've also got Jorginho. You've got Conor Gallagher, Chukwuemeka. You've also got Brozier in there and Christian Pulisic as well. So there's plenty to choose from. This is a game where Chelsea should be classed as the out-and-out favourites. Notice the scoreboard, basic. I know it's basic, but it will do the job. And that's the main thing. So, hopefully you guys will enjoy it and we'll get on with the game. We're just looking for Chelsea to get another win under their belt. That's 5 unbeaten under Graham Potter. Understated, underrated for me. And the players look like they're in it together. They're enjoying their football. And what more can you ask for? A great performance against AC Milan in midweek, as we spoke and talked through it. And let's build it today against Aston Villa. Before the big game this afternoon, Liverpool versus Man City. And I fully expect Man City to humble Liverpool. So if we can just keep putting pressure on them, on the likes of those that are above us, the Arsenals and the Manchester Uniteds. Bearing in mind we take on Man United next Saturday night, 5:30. I'll be here with a live match commentary. And I'll be here on live match commentary for the midweek game against Brentford. So, 3 live match commentaries in a week. Come and post your comments by being a channel member. It's only £1 a month. £1 a month. And this is what we're going to be doing. So, I'm putting some more video content out now. There was a video out yesterday. I tried a couple of shorts, but didn't really do the format. And when I also did my video, I forgot to add the credits. So sorry, people. Sorry to my members. There will be credits coming at the end of this particular stream. Again, thank you, my channel members. But this is a good game for us today. Very good game for Chelsea. If we can create chances early, score an early goal, this Villa side struggling for goals. So much so, they've gone with it. They've gone with Watkins and what's his face up front? I can't think what his name is now. He used to play for Southampton. Southampton. Can't think what his name is. Never mind. But it'll come to me. So we're 10 minutes away from kickoff. Smash the like button for me. Get as many likes as possible. Welcome along to another match stream. The first of 3 this week, which will be good. The Chelsea-Brentford game in midweek is on Amazon, on Amazon Prime. So that's why I'll be doing the live stream. I don't do live streams for games that are not being televised in the UK. When they are, I'll try and do the streams. Sometimes I can't do them because of family circumstances, but I'll try. So this is a big, big week. And if we can start this week by beating Aston Villa, then beating Brentford, difficult game, and then beat United, we'll see where we are when it comes to the Premier League table. Man City are long gone. Let's just say that right here and right now. The Arsenal, we think, are probably going to end up being a little bit Spursy, and they'll crumble. Everyone has a dip in the course of a season. We're all hoping that Chelsea had theirs already beginning of the season, and now under Graham Potter, the understated, underrated Graham Potter, that we can really kick on. But the Arsenal not had a dip yet, and when their confidence suffers, they crumble. And I'm hoping the bin dippers crumble later on this afternoon against Man City. Man City, fantastic team. Fantastic team already. They've bought Haaland, and that's just taken them to another level. Let's talk about Reece James. Today, we've heard that he's now out for 8 weeks. He doesn't require surgery, which is good. He's out for 8 weeks, 2 months. Had a massive effect on our football club last season. Did the video talking about it yesterday. Hopefully we can cope with it this time around with Aspi, with Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and we got options there. But Reece James took his game to another level so far this season, and typical that he gets injured. Innocuous little challenge at the weekend in midweek against AC Milan. Jarred his knee and he's got ligament damage. But just letting it rest and heal itself without having to require surgery is good. 8 weeks he'll be out, and hopefully we can get him back as soon as we can. Making sure that he's all good though. That's the main thing. Can't rush these things. N'Golo Conte, again, I've put a message up and a video yesterday talking about N'Golo Conte. Reports are he's out until the new year, and I've asked you guys the question, is Conte someone we should now be looking to maybe move on? Or from what he gives us when he is fit, do we keep him? That's what I've asked in my video yesterday. So, let's focus now on the players that are playing the game. And the Chelsea team is a good side, and I fully expect us to win this game. Anything less than that, you have to say is disappointing. Based on Villa struggling for confidence, Coutinho's been dropped. He's not in the starting 11. And I'll get the teams up very shortly. But Chelsea's team is strong. Kepa, we got Chalobah, Thiago Silva, and Cucurella, the left backs, the centre backs. Midfield 4, Loftus-Cheek on the right, Mount, Kovacic in the middle, and you've got Ben Chilwell on the left-hand side. Great to see Ben Chilwell back. And then up top, Kai Havertz, Aubameyang, and Raheem Sterling. A packed Villa Park by the looks of it in bright sunshine today. Good to see. A lot of focus, as you can imagine, is on Villa, being the home side. Looking at their whole end. Filling up. It's a great stadium, Villa Park. And it's interesting to see now what's going to happen with old Mr. Gerrard. Bless him. Old Stevie me. Went to Rangers. Took them away from the lower leagues back up to the Scottish Premiership and won it. And sort of living off that a little bit. It's come to Villa and he's done all right initially, but then struggling now. I wonder how he's going to sort of play this out. How he's going to be able to cope with the pressure. If Chelsea beat him today, they're under a bit of pressure now, Villa. His big sign is mate Coutinho. He's dropped him today. So, let's put the pressure on Stevie me. Let's put more and more pressure on him. I see an advert here for FIFA 2023. The graphics just look sensational. Absolutely sensational. But they always did. They always do. Okay. We are literally 5 minutes from kickoff. The players will be coming out. Sky Sports playing their intro into tackling racism, which is great to see. A real shame to see that in football this week, Ivan Toney getting abused. And fair play to the guy. He spoke out and he literally put the geezer's profile up on Instagram that abused him and called him a really just disgusting name. and the abuse. And it was good to see everyone stand up. This guy's probably got his life ruined now, and that's his own fault. So, no room for racism in the Premier League or anywhere. And that's the big, big message again. So, waiting for the players to come out. Hi, Jane. How you doing? Good to see you here. Channel members comment only today. And going forward on the live match streams. 3 live streams this week, live match coverage. Today, Villa. In midweek, Brentford. And on Saturday night, 5:30 kickoff is Man United. Right, they're unbeaten, Villa. In the last 4 games, they've won 1 and drawn 3. Graham Potter will be the first Chelsea manager to win 3 Premier League games in a row in the beginning. A lot of stats going through the screen at the moment. Chelsea scored the joint most goals in the last part of the game. All of Chelsea's previous Premier League games away this season against bottom half teams. Danny Ings, that was it. Danny Ings is up front with Watkins for Villa. That's what I couldn't remember the name of. I've just got to turn my heater off. The players are in the tunnel. In the tunnel waiting to come out. John McGinn, obviously, is now captain of Villa. He's leading the players out for Villa. Obviously, the purple shirts, white shorts, and their sky blue socks. Chelsea in the white away strip with the blue socks, being led out by Thiago Silva, who's captain today. A nice early Chelsea goal. Is someone playing? I can't stand. Ashley Young, by the way. Word. He's up there with Grealish for me. Absolute baby. Anyway, as the players come out, Chelsea look confident, all happy, all smiles. Villa the same. Packed Villa Park. Aubameyang doing his pre-game routine. Walking out at the back of the line. Hands like this. Here's the teams. Aston Villa under Stevie Mee. Their team is this. In goal, Martinez. Their back 4, is it? Yeah. Matty Cash, Ezri Konsa, Tyrone Mings and Ashley Young left back. Midfield 3, McGinn, Lewis and Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey's a decent player. He's a threat going forward. 3 up front, Leon Bailey, Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings. Leon Bailey's a great player. Danny Ings, proven goal scorer, so is Watkins. They've definitely got a threat on the benches. Olsen, Sanson, Buendia, Chambers, Nakamba, Bednarek, Coutinho, Dendonka and Bogard. Winston Bogard is the only fortune on his bench. Bloody hell. Chelsea's team under Graham Potter. Here we go. Okay, Kepa in goal. A roasting up, ready for the game, Jane. Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Cucurella, the centre-backs. Cucurella, left-hand side of Thiago Silva. Midfield 4, Loftus-Cheek on the right, the wing-back. Kovacic and Mount in the middle with Chilwell on the left-hand side. And 3 up front, changes, afoot. Kai Havertz and Sterling behind Aubameyang, up top. The graphic they got for Aubameyang, showing him with hair. He's not had hair for a while, like his Buffon. On the bench, Mendy, Jorginho, Pulisic, Broya, Zakaria. Will we see him? Gallagher, Koulibaly, Azpilicueta, and a return for Chukwuemeka Mecca. Pre-match formalities are done. Players take off their tracksuit tops. Danny Ings is his first Premiership start since the 1-0 defeat against Spurs in West Ham, September 28th. He's going for it today, Steven Gerrard. He's 3 up front. I think with that, he leaves his midfield exposed. Obviously, they're going 3 up front against Chelsea's back 3. Martin, how you doing? Good to see you here. Interesting to see how that plays out. Our back 3 against their front 3. How will we cope with that? To see, Aubameyang's got 3 games on the spin. He's scored 1 in the Premier League, 2 in the Champions League, as we know. against Milan. Potter and Gerrard exchange formalities. Right. Clock, yeah, I've got a bit of a different scoreboard as you guys can see. But you know, it'll do. It will do. It gets the message across, which is the main thing. So Thiago Silva and McGinn with the referees, waiting for the coin toss. Don't forget, I'm watching it on the Sky Sports app. I'm a minute behind the normal coverage, so no spoilers in chat, members, which I know you guys are aware of and won't do anyway. But yeah, if you want to join in the chat, then you need to be a channel member. Click on their homepage and click the join button. It's only £1 a month to be a channel member. Gareth Southgate in the stand, taking his seat, going around the grounds. There's plenty of English players to have a look at today on both teams. Useless. Anyway, as we're looking at TV coverage, Aston Villa are about to kick off, kicking from left to right. Chelsea, in case you don't realise, from right to left. Referee's about to get us underway. Danny Ings to take the kick-off. To take the knee first. The players, everyone to a man, takes the knee. Applauded by the Villa fans. Referee gets his watch ready. And off we go. Villa kick us off then. It's gone back to Luiz. He plays it out to Matty Cash on the right-hand side. Long ball, looking high. Easy for Chilwell, free header. Heads it down to Kovacic. Flicks it forward. But Luiz steps in front of Mason Mount. Plays it to Cash. Mason Mount gets across. Puts his foot in. Villa throw him. 10 yards inside our half. Bailey up against Cucurella. Pushed by Cucurella. Gives away a free kick. Stupidly. Why are you putting your arms on the player's back? He's heading back towards the halfway line, 10 yards away from it, and he just pushes him. Stupid. So Villa have now got a chance to get the likes of Ings and Konza up front for the free kick, and they've both got height. Thiago Silva's organising the line. Holding the line 5 yards outside the penalty area on the edge of the D. Villa, plenty forward here. Cross comes in towards the back post. Mings grappling with somebody. They win the first ball. And the second. Cross comes away. And it was Kovacic in behind Kepa to get the ball away in front of Danny Ings. Mings by the corner flag to Luiz. Side foots a shot down by the near post. Kepa's behind it all day long. But Villa got in there down the left-hand side. Chelsea didn't deal with the ball in the box. They won the first header down towards the penalty spot. Sorry, to the left-hand side of the penalty box, our right-hand side. And they get a cross in across the 6-yard box. And it evades everybody in Kepa. But Kova was there in the left-back position to clear the ball away. Chelsea possession now. Ben Chilwell looking for a long ball over the top. Havertz is after it. Matty Cash shanks his clearance right by the corner flag, and it's Chelsea's throw-in 15 yards away from the corner flag. Chilwell to take it. Aubameyang goes down by the byline. Havertz is short. Aubameyang comes even shorter. Bit of a mix-up between him and Chilwell, and the ball goes out of play. Villa throw him. Level the edge of their penalty box. They're still in a couple of yards, as we say that. Matty Cash is literally just really walking down the touchline, then takes a throw in short to Bailey. One touch, then turns, flicks it forward, and Danny Ings tried to take it on past Thiago Silva. Plays it back to Kepa. First time, but he took 2 touches and allowed Watkins to shut him down. Anyway, Chelsea throw him. 10 yards from the corner flag. Up the line to Mount, trying to hold up possession. He can't. The ball goes back. Matty Cash gets it from Konza and goes back to the goalkeeper. He plays it out to left-hand side now to Tyrone Mings. His left-hand side outside of his own penalty box, and he plays it up the line, gets it back. Sterling's after him. Sterling started the game on the right-hand side, whereas we all know he likes playing on the left, but he's playing out on the right. Havertz left. Aubameyang through the middle. Mings and Konza just exchanging passes at the minute. Now Mings launches one. Launches it high over the top, and Kepa's going to see it out, and he does. Chelsea goal kick. Now, Mason Mount's all good. It's Reece James and Conte that are the ones that got problems, Martin. Results on the pot are 1-1 against Salzburg, but since then a victory over Palace 2-1, 2 3-0 wins against Milan and Wolves, and then another win 2-0 against Milan in midweek. Chilwell gets from Cucurella up the line. Chilwell looking for Havertz. Cash comes across to win it and wins it unchallenged. Gives it to Ramsey. Him and Luiz inside their own half. Keep on possession and play it back to Mings, and Mount's after him. Out to Ashley Young, who's giving it away under press from Sterling. Loftus-Cheek collects it. Sterling. Loftus-Cheek playing inside Loftus-Cheek. He's not playing right wing back. They win the ball back, ball high over the top, looking for Ings. Kepa's on the edge of his box, just collects it nice and simple. Cucurella collects it from Kepa. Steps outside the penalty box. Comes forward 10 yards and then plays it. They have a lot of pace on the ball, and Chelsea had to work hard to get it off of Bailey, and he does. He keeps hold of it, gives it back to Cucurella. Back to Thiago Silva, just outside the box. Cucurella. Reece James out for 8 weeks with knee ligament damage. Kepa. Chalobah. Villa pressing high, and we've done well to beat them. Mount finds Loftus-Cheek, trying to find the ball into the feet of Kai Havertz, but goes beyond him. And Matty Cash on halfway takes it off him. Ramsey. Mounts after him. Plays it one more to Cash. Havertz shuffles across to shut him down. He's driving forward, looking for Bailey, but Bailey made a run inside. Cash played the ball up the line. Chilwell just going to let it go out of play. It's a Chelsea goal kick. So Kepa takes it short to Silva, gives it to Cucurella. First time ball to Chilwell, halfway inside of our half, left-hand side. Kovacic comes short and says, give me the ball. Gives it to him. Brillo trying to press, and he plays it to Silva. Now out to Chalobah. He's got a little bit of space. Lays it off to Sterling on that right wing. Loftus-Cheek's playing inside. He's not playing right wing. Him and Chalobah exchange 1-2. Ball over the top, looking for the run of Aubameyang. Konza comes across and heads it away. Villa launch it forward. Mings loses possession to Chalobah. Loftus-Cheek finds Kovacic. Kovacic driving forward through midfield. He plays out left-hand side. Chilwell's got acres of space. 25 yards out. Chilwell. Havertz goes beyond him on the left-hand side. He turns a challenge Chilwell. He does well. Gets to the edge of the box. Tries to cross it in. Half cleared away by Mings. Oh, my word. Chelsea 1. Aston Villa 0. Mason Mount with a goal. And Tyrone Mings has had an absolute nightmare. Ben Chilwell was outstanding. He collected the ball on the left-hand side in loads of space. As Villa comes across to try and challenge him. And he turns inside Bailey, and he sort of strides towards the middle of the penalty box on the outside of it, towards the D. As he does, let's just see, he turns away from Bailey. It's Ramsey. Ramsey sort of gets back in, and Ramsey smacks the ball against Chilwell, and the ball goes up in the air, and Tyrone Mings is 2 yards outside the penalty spot. He goes to head it away. He's mistimed his header. It's come off the top of his free header. It's come off the top of his head and gone towards the goal. And Mason Mount has run onto it. The goalkeeper come out. He watches it, Mason Mount, onto his foot. And just on the volley, side foots it past Martinez to make it 1-0 Chelsea. Tyrone Mings had an absolute shocker. Put it on the plate for Mount. Excellent. Villa 0, Chelsea 1. Just exactly what we wanted. 7 minutes into the game. And Villa's now got to play and come out. Chelsea doing well. Noticeably in this game, Sterling's playing right wing. Loftus-Cheek is playing inside. He's not playing as a right wing back at the minute. Villa's got possession. Chelsea half clear it. They launch it forward again. Silva steps in. Mount tries to lay the ball to Sterling, but his ball's going out of play. And it's an Aston Villa throw-in. 5 yards inside their own half. Mings is sort of giving himself a bit of a talking to. Shocking defender. Honestly, header. Let's say defender. Header. He's unmarked. He's unchallenged. And he just goes to head it. And he just mistimes it. It comes off like the backside of his head and goes backwards towards the goal up in the air. Mount's just alive to it and runs onto it and just side foots it in the back of the net. Great start for Chelsea. Mings with possession. Launched the ball high over the top, looking for the run of Bailey, but Chilwell's covered it. Back to Kepa. Launched it out to his right-hand side. Mount tried to hold off Mings. Goes down under his challenge. Villa wins second ball. Watkins tries to find Danny Ings. Great challenge from Thiago Silva. Out of play from Aston Villa. Throw him. Halfway inside our own half. Mason Mount's down and onto his face. I think him and Tyrone Mings had a bit of a coming together, but it was nothing in it. It wasn't intentional. Oh, he's actually gone to head it, and as Mount's run into him, Mings has caught him with his elbow, but Mings didn't elbow. His elbow was there, and if anything, Mason Mount's run into it. So there's nothing doing. It's still a free. It's still a throw into Aston Villa, but here's the goal again. Great goal from Mount. Ramsey gets in and sort of. It's his deflected challenge on Chilwell. The ball goes up in the air, and Mings just goes to head it, and just as soon as he heads it, he looks and realises Mason Mount's there. Anyway, back to live coverage, and Chelsea have broken up possession with the ball with Ruben Loftus-Cheek up to halfway. Gives it to Sterling. One more to Mason Mount. Great raking ball from right to left. Havertz collects it outside the box. Gives it to Chilwell. 10 yards from the byline. Comes back on his right foot. Squares it to Sterling. Kovacic. Sterling just lays it off on a plate to Kovacic. Bounced up. 40 yards over the bar. Great play from Mason Mount. On the right-hand side, that little bit of space he finds, Mason Mount, in that pocket, he sort of stopped out on the byline, stepped inside on his left foot, and raking ball, 40, 50-yard ball to switch the play to Havertz, who's just playing in the same pocket on the left-hand side. So, Villa, goal kick, Martinez. Looking to try and take it short, and he can't. Because Aubameyang and Havertz have pushed right up on the edge of the box, stopping the short ball. He's gone long. High, over halfway. Chalobah doesn't get there. Watkins beats him to it. Cucurella does well to read it, to bring it down and win it. Chalobah turns away from a challenge. Luckily enough, Watkins has gone down. He stepped on the ball and he's on his ankle. So Thiago Silva's pointing, going to play the ball out of play. Watkins went to challenge Chalobah on the right-hand side, and I think he steps on the ball. Oh, he doesn't. He just goes over on his ankle. Not Chalobah's fault. Just goes over on his ankle. Yeah, he does. He gets his stud gets caught in the ground. Smash the like button for me, people. He's up though, Watkins. Good player. Dangerous player. He's playing on the left-hand side of the front three with Danny Ings for the middle and Bailey's on the right. The graphic on Sky looks the other way around. But anyway, drop ball given to Thiago Silva, unchallenged. Goes back to Kepa. Kepa, left-hand side it. Plays it out to Chilwell, halfway inside of our own half. Shut down by Ramsey. Just goes back to Cucurella, gives him some space to give him the ball. Silva, edge of our own box. One more to Chalobah. Back to Silva. Villa pushing up, but not necessarily pressing hard as they were in the opening 5 minutes. Cucurella now from Silva's ball. Finds Chilwell. Fronted up by Ramsey. Havertz collects it, nice and simple. Just lays it off to Kova, gets it back. Plenty of movement from Chelsea into space. It's good to see. Really, really good to see. Silva, Cucurella. Back to Silva. Just dropping 10 yards deep to give him some space. Now flings it out to the left-hand side to Chilwell. Ramsey shuffling across. Chelsea making the pitch big. Villa's working hard to shuffle from side to side. They're going to tire. Silva, Cucurella again. Cucurella now. Left-hand side to Chilwell again. This way, 20 yards inside their own half now. Havertz holds off a challenge from Cash, but he can't. He loses possession. Then he pulls back Ramsey. Havertz complained it was his foul. Referee didn't give it. He's fouled Ramsey. Aston Villa free kick. Halfway inside their own half. Lewis plays it out to Tyrone Mings. Aubameyang's after him. Left-hand side to Young. Sterling's after him. McGinn fires it forward, looking for a run of Ings, who tries to lay it off to Watkins, out of play. Chelsea throwing. Those two link up quite well, Ings and Watkins. They're a dangerous, dangerous combination. But anyway, it's a Chelsea throwing halfway inside of our own half, and it's Raheem Sterling to take it, who's playing the furthest on the right-hand side at the moment. Not necessarily a wing-back, but he's hugging the byline like he did on the left-hand side in Potter's first game. Loftus-Cheek's playing more inside than a right wing-back, which is a really interesting take on the formation. Well done, Loftus-Cheek. Under pressure, he's turned away from 3 challenges. Literally, Chelsea are halfway inside their own half. There's about 8 players in a 10-yard radius. They're trying to shut us down, and Chelsea just dribbling around them. But then they do well, and they end up putting the ball out of play. Chelsea throw him. Gerrard, unbeaten the last 4 games. His best run in the Premier League as a manager so far, but he's losing 1-0 already. Silva, under pressure from Ings. Ings shuts him down. Chelsea throwing, this time 10 yards from our own corner flag. Chalobah to take it. Looking for an option up the line. He's looking for the impressive stature and height of Raheem Sterling. As you can imagine, Villa win the header 4, but we step in and win the second ball. And great from Chalobah. Finds Chilwell on the left-hand side. He's got Akers. Chilwell. Ramsey's after him. Bailey's given up. Ramsey's after him. Chilwell striding forward. Edge of the box. Lays it off to Kai Havertz out on the wing. Tries to come inside Matty Cash, but Matty Cash has done well to beat him. Easy, to be fair. Havertz should have done better there, but he didn't. And Villa win back possession and go back to the goalkeeper. Havertz is after Martinez, who's hesitating and playing a stupid ball. They've managed to get rid of it. Luiz finds Konza, who finds Matty Cash. He's got space now to drive towards the halfway line. He tries to play a ball first time, and Cucurella's made a mistake. Bailey, edge of the box, loose first touch. Thiago Silva's read it and just got the ball away on the right-hand side. Cucurella completely took his eye off the ball. It went underneath his foot, and they were in. Left-hand side now, Watkins finds Ashley Young against Sterling. Doing well to hold him up, Sterling. He's tried to nutmeg him. McGinn's followed up second ball. Ball over the top. Villa's hit the post with Bailey. My word. Deary me. Ashley Young fronted up Raheem Sterling on the outside of the penalty box, right by the byline. He nutmegs him. Does well, but Sterling sort of gets caught, and everyone sort of stopped as Ashley Young's claiming an obstruction. With that, McGinn steps in, and he dinks the ball to the back post over Chilwell's head. And there's Bailey. Heads it. It skims the top of the crossbar and goes over. Big chance for Villa. Big chance. I don't like Raheem Sterling playing on that wing and having to track back. I have to say, he got caught there, got done nutmegged. Anyway, Chelsea from the goal kick have gone out towards the left-hand side, gone back to Kepa. Foot on the ball. Plays it back out to Chilwell, who is the out ball. Looking for a ball up the line, hasn't got one. Goes back to Cucurella. He goes back to Thiago Silva. Silva and Akers gives it to Chalobah, making the front three work for Villa. Up the line, looking for Mount, who's spun and turned. He's turned McGinn, who's caught Mount off the ball. Mount's gone down. He's up. He's limping a little bit, but he's walking it off. It's a Chelsea free kick on the right wing on the byline. Great turn from Mount. McGinn got caught. Potter's already up. Arms folded. Cucurella out to Chilwell. Kovacic is square inside. Cucurella's the ball back, and he gives it to him. Villa defending their half well at the moment. Their shape is good. They're making Chelsea work it. We'll just keep playing it wide. As with against Milan in midweek, just keep making the pitch big. Keep going from one side to the other. Get them to shuffle across. Because when you do that, the opposition, you're hoping are disjointed. You can find some space. Gone back to Kepa. Now Cucurella lays it off to Chilwell. Kovacic comes short to give him the ball. 10 yards inside of our own half at the minute. He has to go back to Silva. Chelsea, no rush whatsoever. Loftus-Cheek, bottom of the centre circle. Back to Silva. Kovacic. Loftus-Cheek. Back to Kovacic. Now Chalobah on the right-hand side on the byline. Goes back to Silva. Being pressed now by Danny Ings. 10 yards outside of our penalty box, but they stop Villa and allow him to play to the left-hand side to Cucurella. Now Chilwell. 10 yards inside the halfway line. That's where Villa press. And forcing us backwards again. So Kepa, Thiago Silva, Cucurella and Chalobah and Chilwell have had the most passes of anybody in the game so far. Kovacic collects it deep. Plays the ball in between the lines to Havertz, and it's allowed to collect it. Finds Raheem Sterling. 25 yards out. Man on the overlap. On the right-hand side is Mount. Plays across towards the back post to find Chilwell over everyone. And Chilwell just about keeps the ball in play, and he does by the corner flag. He's forced backwards, Chilwell, all the way back towards the halfway line to Cucurella. Loftus-Cheek now in the middle of midfield. Plays it wide right. 10 yards inside their half to Chalobah. Under pressure, goes back to Silva. Halfway line. Finds Kovacic. Left-hand side is another ball to Chilwell. Has to stretch to keep it in play. Cash collects it nice and simple. And then Villa just thumped the ball away. Straight back to Cucurella on the halfway line. Cucurella collects it. Gives it to Kovacic. Square. Shut down by Bailey. Turns away from him brilliantly. Kovacic. Sterling's an acres of space. Out ball, but he comes back this side to Kai Havertz. Outside of him is Chilwell. The ball was bad, to be fair. Didn't have a lot of pace on it. Had to go inside to Mount. Back to Kovacic. Mason Mount is everywhere at the minute. Thiago Silva, top of the centre circle. Little dink ball to Loftus-Cheek. He's now caught by McGinn. That's the second one in 2 minutes from McGinn. Chelsea women are now 2-1. Cucurella collects it. Gives it to Chilwell. Back to Cucurella. Villa are working really hard inside their own half. Silva, big ball to the right-hand side, high, looking for Sterling up against Ashley Young. Wins the header. Heads it out of play for Chelsea throwing 20 yards from the corner flag on our right wing. It's almost as if Mount and sort of Loftus-Cheek are taking their turn to push out. Last 10 minutes possession, Chelsea 81%. Ashley Young's down after jumping. He's landed awkwardly and he looks like he's pulled his groin. He's not happy. He's going to have to go off. He's all right now. Anyway. Chalobah to take the throw in. 20 yards from the corner flag. He's got Havertz, Sterling and Mount short. He's got Loftus-Cheek as the ball backwards. Now Kovacic appears in space and gives it to him. Then Kovacic plays it straight back out of play. Thought he wanted a 1-2. Unlucky. But it's crowded. The midfield area is so crowded. Chelsea are doing well by moving it wide. But we need to get out to the right-hand side because Raheem Sterling is sticking to the byline the whole time on the right-hand side. He's got acres. Up against the aging Ashley Young. You fancy Sterling all day long. Villa's thrown a bit of a melee, got out of play again for another Villa throw-in, halfway inside their own half. Up the line, Chalobah beats Watkins to it really well, but then they step in and win the second ball. Lewis, ball over the top, looking in front of Bailey. Well done, Cucurella to head it away. But Bailey nicks it in front of Kovacic, plays it out to Ramsey. Chelsea got everyone back inside in their position, I should say. Matty Cash, Villa with possession, 25 yards from goal. Bailey, moving out to the right-hand side. But as he does that, he's got Cucurella, Chilwell, Havertz and Kovacic. Goes back to Konza inside his own half. Score update, Southampton beating West Ham 1-0. Villa with possession inside their own half. Mount all over Lewis, gone back to Martinez, who collects it 10 yards outside his own penalty box and gives it to Danny Ings. Wide left is Ashley Young. Ball up the line, looking for runner Watkins. He's got him. Watkins in behind Chalobah. Plays it square to McGinn. Great save from Kepa. Great second save from Kepa. And a third save. And a fourth save. My God. It comes out to Villa again. They still got possession. Lewis shoots wide. Kepa. Outstanding. But he's offside. Unbelievable from Kepa. What I've just seen there from Kepa, Arrizabalaga, you never doubted his shot-stopping ability. My God. They got him behind. And Watkins plays it back. As Chelsea get all back behind the ball, they sort of get back in possession. And he plays it to McGinn first. And McGinn's shot comes onto it, literally on the edge of the box, and drills it left foot. And Kepa gets there and blocks it. It comes back out to Lewis. Lewis drills it, and Kepa saves it down to his right by the near post. It bounces to Danny Ings, who's offside. But he's a yard out, and he shoots, and Kepa gets himself across and makes a third save. And then as the ball comes out again, it goes over. But Villa were offside. But Kepa, 2 instinctive saves within 10 seconds of each other. Outstanding. Chelsea living dangerously. They're getting in behind Chalobah at the minute, and we've got to keep an eye on that. Anyway, possession's gone back to our defensive line. Now, Thiago Silva plays it out left-hand side to Chilwell. He's got acres of space. Steps over halfway. Beyond him is Aubameyang, who's moved out this left-hand side. Plays it back to Cucurella. Pressured now by Bailey. Back to Kepa. Kepa back to Cucurella. Cucurella. Loftus-Cheek. Cucurella now. Chilwell hugging the byline. Up the line, he's got an option. It's Aubameyang, who's dropped in. Been caught off the ball, Aubameyang. Matty Cash has stepped on the back of his ankle. Apologises straight away. It's an accident. Brilliant from Kepa. Outstanding saves. Brilliant save. It was actually Ramsey. So Kepa sort of made a save. He's getting himself back in position. He dives down, literally full stretch, his arm. And he palms the ball onto the post and away for the second save. Brilliant from Kepa. Chelsea free kicks taken short, and Chilwell's lost it to Ramsey on the byline, inside their own half. Flicks it forward, looking for Bailey. Chelsea step in to win the ball. Loftus-Cheek does well, but he's now caught Danny Ings off the ball. Referee said it was accidental. Play on. Thiago Silva finds Mason Mount centre circle, looking for a run of Aubameyang. In behind, Konza gets a foot in, unlucky. Aubameyang's still struggling with his ankle at the minute. Cash, under pressure, goes back to Martinez, who launches it up over halfway. Chilwell just stands there to be a bit of a menace, lets the ball bounce, and then Cucurella beaten to it by Danny Ings. Right wing, holding the ball up, Ings. Chilwell supports Cucurella, goes back to Bailey. He's forced backwards to Matty Cash, just inside his own, our half, I should say. Chelsea do really well with Kovacic and Mount to win the ball back. 10 yards inside our own half. We go back to Cucurella. as Villa press us. Loftus-Cheek dropped in to find some space. Holding the ball up, just lays it back to Thiago Silva. Chelsea have pushed up quite high here. It's almost as if it's like a 4-2-3-1 in effect. Anyway, Chilwell collects it, lays it off to Havertz. This time he's on the byline, left-hand side. There's plenty of movement, plenty of rotation in Chelsea's players here. It's really good to see. The deeper line too in midfield is Kovacic and Loftus-Cheek. Anyway, Cucurella collects the ball. Strides up towards halfway, stops, goes back inside to Kovacic. Bottom of the centre circle. Square of him is Thiago Silva as Danny Ings shuffles across. Plays it out to the right-hand side now. Chalobah, 5 yards inside their half. Looking for Havertz, but gives the ball away to Luiz. Young, back to Mings, under pressure. Tries to get rid of it. Straight to Loftus-Cheek. Finds Kovacic. Finds Mason Mount. Plays it back inside to Thiago Silva. Chelsea just trying to move him about. Shuffle him across. Silva, ball over the top to left-hand side here. The Cucurella. Despite all Chelsea possessions, 67% overall. 2 shots, 1 on target. Touched in the opposition box. Villa have had 5, 3 on target and 7 because of that moment where it was like 2 or 3 shots. Anyway, Chelsea have come forward and found Sterling in the pocket on the right-hand side. 30 yards from goal. Holds it up. Villa's got a great defensive line. Everyone's behind the ball. Anyway, they play it back into Sterling. One more to Mason Mount. Edge of the box right-hand side. Inside to Sterling. McGinn just steps the ball off him. They launch it forward. Cucurella's got to chase it down. And he heads it away to Bailey. And Thiago Silva comes back inside. And plays the ball under pressure with Bailey chasing him. Back inside to Cucurella. Ball over the top. Sterling's after it. Just too far in front of him. Martinez was on the edge of his box and just covered it in. Sterling couldn't get there. Good ball out from Cucurella. He rolls it out to Konza, who steps forward 10 yards outside of his own penalty box, right-hand side of centre, lays it off to Ramsey, gets it back from him. Chelsea pushed up and now pressing. Mount's leading it against Tyrone Mings. One more to Young. He's got Sterling after him. Plays it off for Sterling. Aston Villa throwing on the right-hand side. Their left-hand side, sorry, our right-hand side. 25, 30 yards from goal. The referee's telling Ashley Young, don't pinch any more yards further forward. They take the throw in short there, then launch it across to Matty Cash, who takes it down and is over halfway. Acres of space. Plays the ball first time, looking for Bailey in behind. In between Cucurella and Chilwell. Kepa's on his bike and got rid of it. Kepa's done really well so far. Good start from him. Confident start. Bit of throwing, taken short to Bailey. Halfway inside of our half. Ramsey finds Mings. Wide left is Ashley Young. Highest he's been so far. Plays the ball in behind, looking for the run of Danny Ings with Thiago Silva. Pushing the back, referee says play on. Danny Ings, great save from Kepa at the near post. Comes out to his left-hand side. Cross is drilled into the box and cleared away. And Mason Mount then gets it, lumps it even further forward. But they're getting down our left-hand side here. Tyrone Mings with a header back to Martinez. Over Aubameyang's head, back to Mings, who brings it down. Halfway inside his own half. Lays it off to Ashley Young. Plays it forward up the line to Watkins. Chalobah's all over him. McGinn, they got 2 runners, but it's gone beyond him. And Thiago Silva comes across. Just plays the ball high. Looking for Mason Mount. Has gone down on a challenge again from Douglas Luiz. And Luiz has fouled him, and the referee's given a free kick. But Ashley Young plays the ball in behind. Thiago Silva tries to see the ball out of play. McGinn, he falls over on the byline. McGinn takes a touch away from the byline and shoots near post, and Kepa blocked it. Excuse me. Anyway, another big chance for Aston Villa. They're getting in down that side between Thiago Silva and Chalobah. We need some protection out there. Anyway, Chelsea got possession of the halfway line. Kovacic swings a raking ball out looking for Sterling. Ashley Young beats him to it. Heads it away and then claims it's his throw-in. Having a go at the linesman. You're having a laugh, aren't you? So all day long it was a bloody Ashley Young won the header. Anyway, Chalobah takes a throw in short to Kovacic. Gets it back. Then volleys it across to Cucurella. Centre circle. One more to Chilwell, but he's shanked his ball. Cucurella, it's gone straight out of play for a Villa throw-in on the halfway line. Chelsea played really well. Opening 10 minutes, 18 minutes or so. But then Villa's come right back into it. Cucurella, they played the ball forward and Cucurella's got lost in the sun. Chilwell's helping him. Playing the ball forward. Aubameyang plays it back. But to Danny Ings, inside the box, Danny Ings shoots, and there's Kepa again with another block at his near post. Aubameyang played it back, was trying to find Thiago Silva, but he's played it straight to Danny Ings, who was outside the penalty box, right-hand side. He drove in the corner of the penalty box and had a shot low, and it was Kepa at his near post, easy. Bit of throwing. Cash has got it back, up the line. Havertz is after him, holding him up. Well done, Kai Havertz. He comes off Cash and goes out for a Chelsea throw-in right by the corner flag. Chilwell sort of does well to hold off a challenge and plays between legs of Matty Cash. And then Aubameyang plays it backwards. And I think he's looking for Kepa. Underplays it. Anyway, Chelsea's had possession. It's gone back to Chilwell. He's launched it high up the line. Not a great ball. Havertz heads it further forward. Aubameyang, under pressure, can't win it. And then Kovacic wins a big header against Ramsey. Over halfway, forcing them backwards. It's gone back to Tyrone Mings. Bottom of the centre circle. Aubameyang's after him. One more to Young, and Sterling's after him. Inside their own half still. Between their back three at the minute. Konza. Lewis. Plays it one more to Cash on the halfway line. He goes up the line. Bailey up against Cucurella. Comes across Cucurella. A runner is Ramsey. Holds the ball up. Has to be driven away from the penalty box. Back to Bailey. Cross comes in the box. Someone's gone down. McGinn. And the ball's gone over. It's gone over Watkins' head as well, and he can't believe it. Let's just see this again. The cross comes in. It's Chalobah who goes to meet it, and it goes over his head, and Watkins thinks he's going to win it, and he just hits him on the knee and goes through to Kepa. Living dangerously, Chelsea at the minute. Anyway, Chilwell's got the ball left-hand side. He's up to halfway. He's got a run. Aubameyang's in behind. I think he looks offside. The referee's going to play on, obviously, as we do. Lays it back to Kai Havertz. Shot comes in. And now the flag goes up, which is just pointless. But the referee says play on anyway. Bit of a feeble shot from Kai Havertz. He's gone off the ball a minute at the moment, Kai Havertz. You have to say that. Anyway, Villa have got possession. They play up to Watkins on the halfway line, left-hand side. All right. Comes across and plays it to Ramsey. Kovacic does well to get across and stop him. Halfway inside of our half. Looking for ball in behind to Bailey. He's got beyond Chilwell. Back on his left foot. Cross comes in. Great save from Kepa again. Point blank save from Danny Ings. He's literally 6 yards out. Free header. He's got beyond the defender. And Kepa from underneath his own goal line has literally just saved the ball. Point blank reaction save from Kepa. Outstanding from Kepa. Brilliant from Kepa. He's kept this score at 0-0 by himself today, Kepa, so far. And then Villa are playing well. We're living dangerously here. Villa corner. Right foot in swinger to the back post. Away, headed away by Chalobah. He's still in possession. Mount up against Konza. Holds him up right by his own corner flag, Mount. Doing well to hold him up. And Konza tries to foul him. And the ball goes out of play. Doesn't it? It's played on. We played it inside. Kovacic looking for a ball forward. There wasn't one. Chelsea didn't break out quick enough. And Villa have won the ball back again. Launching it high now. Left wing looking for Watkins. Chalobah just heads it down to Kepa. Outstanding display from Kepa so far. The save you're going to see when you do see the coverage from Kepa. The save is unbelievable. Unbelievable save. Literally on his goal line. Unbelievable. Danny Ings can't believe he's not scored. Cannot believe he's not scored. He gets beyond Chalobah, who can't even get there. And Kepa, a world-class, the best save I think I've seen this season. Or up there with 5 of the best ever. And that's no understatement. That was an amazing save from Kepa. Chelsea possession has gone back to him and he's played it out to Chilwell. Approaching the halfway line, wide left. Villa are doing really well here, defensively. Their shape is making Chelsea to go back. Chalobah plays it to Loftus-Cheek, who's had to work hard to win it, and he's done well. He's played it to Kai Havertz, who's not in the game. He's tried to lay it off and given the ball away. Cucurella's been beaten, and Villa will be on the run. Chilwell, unlucky. He's going to get booked for that, Chilwell. Cucurella sold himself 10 yards inside of our half, and Bailey was away, and he's got a runner, Ramsey, in front of him. He flicks it forward to Ramsey, and Chilwell, tracking back, comes in and dives in to try and win the ball, and he catches Ramsey. Does he catch him? Not really, but Ramsey's making the most of it. Rolling about 8 times. It's a Villa free kick and Chilwell's booked. That's all come from Cucurella selling himself on the halfway line. Chilwell was nowhere near the ball. It's a definite booking. 100%. Smash the like button for me, people. 37 likes so far. Can I get to 50 before half time? Chelsea living dangerously this half. Ramsey's being seen to. I don't think he got caught at all. I think he just dived to make the most of it. If you want to get involved in the chat, guys, then make sure you join the channel page. Channel page. Go to the channel homepage. Click that join button. It's only £1 a month to be a member. And you get access to post your comments on commentary. Have your name in the credits at the end of videos going forward. And also some members-only content, which will be coming out from this week going forward. Anyway, he's still down, being seen to. This is dangerous times for Chelsea. Villa have grown into this game. They're 4 unbeaten in the Premier League, 1 win. Or 1 win and 3 draws. But Bailey's a threat. Right. Bailey, Lewis, Ashley Young are over the ball. Looks like Bailey's left foot from the right-hand side is about to take it. On the bench, Mendy, Koulibaly, Jorginho, Pulisic, Chukwuemeka. There's plenty. So everyone stepped away now. I know they haven't. Ramsey's hobbling out off the pitch. He's got to stay out there for the time being. 50 likes. Thank you very much, people. Appreciate it. Keep going. Keep smashing that like button. It puts it out there for more Chelsea fans to see the content. Chelsea's wall is about 15 yards away. He's literally 30 yards, about, I'd say 25, maybe 26 yards from goal. Chelsea's like 5 yards inside our area. Bailey to take it left foot. He's going direct and he goes high over the bar. Never going to score from there. Never, ever going to score from there. Yeah, Aspie's on the bench as well. I'll go Koulibaly. I'll go Koulibaly for Chalobah, maybe. Chalobah's done nothing wrong, to be fair, but he's been targeted and they're getting down that side. Because we're not playing a right wing back. Sterling's playing right wing and we're sort of shifting out to cover that area, but we're not necessarily playing a right wing back and they're having a bit of joy with it. Anyway, Kepa with the goal kick. Taking his time here. Get on with it, mate. You can get booked. He now launches it forward. Kepa, high, over halfway, out to the right-hand side. Loftus-Cheek can't get there. Villa win it. Danny Ings finds Watkins. They got a runner. It's Bailey. Left-hand side of the penalty box. Cross comes in, blocked away by Cucurella. And then Loftus-Cheek got fouled by Bailey. Bailey can't believe it. The referee is going mental at the referee. Well done, Loftus-Cheek. He got back in and covered. He got his body in front of Bailey, who sort of stuck his foot out. It is a free kick, whether he likes it or not. Anyway, Chelsea free kick. It's been a ropey 20 minutes for Chelsea as far as we're concerned. Nothing much going forward at the minute. It's all been Villa. Anyway, Kepa on the edge of the box launches it high. Havertz and Aubameyang can't get there. Free header away from Villa. Comes over our back four. Silva plays it forward and finds Mason Mount. 10 yards inside our own half. He goes back to Chalobah. Up the line. Loftus-Cheek, who's now playing on the right-hand side, Loftus-Cheek. He's made a tactical switch. Loftus-Cheek's on the byline now, playing as the wing-back. Mason Mount's dropped in, playing next to Kovacic. Which is how we thought it'd be lining up. Anyway, Chelsea sort of had the throw-in. It's gone out of play, so Chelsea thrown on the halfway line. Right in between the two benches, in front of the fourth official, Loftus-Cheek to take it. Sterling short, under pressure from Lewis, lays it back off to Loftus-Cheek. Tries to play a ball up the line. They've won it back, Villa. McGinn. Fouled by Havertz. And he was fouled by Havertz. Havertz is not in the game. He's not in the game today. And Sterling sort of saying to the referee, they can't keep it rolling ball. Anyway, they've played it quickly, Villa. And Chelsea is swarming all over them in our midfield and force them right back inside their own half. Konza plays it forward to Watkins, up against Cucurella on the right-hand side here. Halfway inside of our half. Moves across the dead centre. Swings the ball to the left-hand side. All right. Overplays it. Loftus-Cheek lets the ball go out of play. Interesting from Potter. He's done the switch already. He's made a change. It's definitely Sterling and Havertz playing number 10s. Mount's playing deep with Kovacic. Loftus-Cheek's on the right-hand side. I don't know why we didn't play that in the beginning, to be fair. Anyway, Chelsea front, level the edge of our box. Chalobah launches it high. Havertz can't get there. Silva misses his clearance. Over the top, Chalobah, under pressure from Watkins, does well to get rid of it. It's about 6 yards from the corner flag. Our defensive area on the right-hand side. Villa's left wing. Another throw-in. Ashley Young to take it. He's moved back towards like 10 yards out now for some reason. Goes short to Lewis. Got Havertz after him. Does well to win it off of him. And brought down. Wins the free kick in the defensive area. Kai Havertz. Well done. Good work defensively. Smash the like button for me, people. And if you want to get involved in comments, go to the channel homepage and smash the join button. It's only £1 a month to be a member and to show your support for the channel. Really trying to take this channel forward now, and I appreciate all of your support. So, Stevie Me on halfway, arms folded. Can't believe he's still 1-0 down. Thanks to Kepa. His clearance is over the top of Aubameyang. Konza's blocking him off. It's gone to Martinez. Launches it forward, looking for Watkins up against Chalobah. Done well, Chalobah. Excuse me. Finds Mason Mount over halfway. In a bit of a rabbit hole, but he's done well to do. He's actually done really well. Havertz drives forward, evades 2 challenges, comes to Sterling. Sterling! He's at the crossbar. He beat the goalkeeper, he's at the crossbar, and then Havertz has fouled at the far post. Brilliant from Chelsea. Mason Mount was on the right-hand side, on the wing, and 3 Villa players have come across. He's nutmegged one of them. They tried to clear it away, and somehow he's come away with the ball again. He plays the ball into Kai Havertz, and he goes beyond Mings, and then he holds off Lewis, and he gets the edge of the box. He plays his left-hand side. And Aubameyang just leaves it for Sterling. He's literally on, if you can imagine the D outside the penalty box, he's sort of there, and he takes a step inside on his right foot, and he curls it into the far corner, and it hits the post. Anyway, Chelsea have lost possession on halfway. Danny Ings finds Watkins. Chalobah lost it, and he's caught out of possession. Watkins, left-hand side, plays the ball across to the far post with nobody there. Matty Cash collects it outside the box, level the edge of the box. Cross comes in. Chalobah, free-header away. Can't get much on it. Lewis collects the second ball. Brilliant from Kovacic. Force him out to play it out to the right wing. Matty Cash, cross comes in. Deflected. Kovacic plays it forward to Aubameyang. Holding the ball up with Konza. Falls over. Referee gives nothing. Aubameyang can't believe it. What's he given? Someone's down onto his ankle. I think it's Konza. Oh, God, yeah. So as Aubameyang falls over, he sort of puts his leg out accidentally, and Konza's ankle rolls over on itself. But he seems to be all right. Looked a bit painful, that. Anyway, it's a Villa throw-in on the right-hand side. Cash takes it short. So Ramsey's allowed to turn and move towards the middle of the pitch, and he goes beyond Kovacic. He's got one more to his left, who's Ashley Young. Loftus-Cheek comes out to meet him, 25 yards from goal. Forced him back was one on Loftus-Cheek. Gone back to Tyrone Mings, just inside of our half, centre circle. Chelsea with Havertz and Aubameyang, forced him backwards to the goalkeeper. Well done. Working hard without the ball. Good to see. Martinez, left-hand side to Mings. One more to Ashley Young on the byline. 10 yards inside his own half. Plays it up to Watkins. Turns Chalobah. Caught by him. Referee says play on, and Chalobah's pulled him back. And then they play it forward, and Thiago Silva wins the ball in front of the defender. The attacker, I should say. The referee calls it back for the hold on Chalobah. As usual, Ashley Young's just whinging about everything to the referee, as he does, because he's just so annoying. Attacking stats for Villa. 9 shots, 6 on target, 12 touches in opposition box. They play it forward short to Ashley Young. Cross comes in. Cucurella unmarked. Just side foots it away to Aubameyang. Edge of his own box, trying to get rid of it. And somehow he's come away with it. Gives it to Cucurella. High ball to Kovacic. McGinn beats him to it. Kovacic wins second ball. Finds Aubameyang. Lays it off to Kai Havertz. Inside Aubameyang. Oh, Sterling was in behind, but they've done well to block it off. They're coming forward McGinn now. Left-hand side of centre. Lays it off to Ashley Young. Goes again McGinn up the line. In behind Loftus-Cheek. Silva's had to come across. Cross comes in. Chalobah steps in. Heads it away. Comes to Danny Ings. Shot blocked by Cucurella. Comes out to Ramsey. Holds the ball up. Plays it out to Cash on the right-hand side. Back to Konza. Back to Lewis on the halfway line. Chelsea sitting deep in defensive positions. A 5-4-1 at the minute. McGinn, edge of the box, finds Ashley Young. Well done, Mason Mount. Blocks the attempted cross and then clears the ball away. Then Havertz assists as well. Holding it up on it in. Well done, Havertz and Mount. Back to Loftus-Cheek. Get rid of it. And he does. Launches it forward. Only as far as Mings, who takes a touch. Under pressure from Aubameyang. Goes back to Martinez. One more to Konza now. Bottom of the centre circle inside his own half. Lewis, centre circle. Centre spot. Collects it. Right up by Mason Mount. Turning one way, then turning the other. Then plays the ball inside to Ramsey. In that Mason Mount pocket. Lays it off. Plays the ball with Watkins, who lays it off to him. But Chilwell's covered the run. Clears the ball away. Only as far as Matty Cash. 12 yards from goal. Cross comes in. Headed over the bar from Danny Ings. They're doing really well, Villa, going forward. I've got to say that. They're playing well. Chelsea have been dogged defensively. Have had to rely on Kepa 4 times. Kepa's been man of the match so far for us. It tells every single story you need to know about the game so far. Our goal come from nothing. A mistake from Tyrone Mings, I should say. I'm looking at what's his name? Danny Ings and Tyrone Mings. Honestly. Anyway, approaching half time. Kepa's taking his time again. Launches a goal kick high. Up to that right hand side again. Havertz and Loftus-Cheek against him, but can't win it against McGinn. Ball goes forward. And Watkins and Chalobah come together. Watkins goes over, claiming a foul. Referee says no chance. Chelsea thrown on the right hand side with Loftus-Cheek. Juggles the ball into his feet. From his feet into his hands, I should say. Halfway inside of our own half. Kovacic comes short. Gets away with one. Tries to take on. Does well. He finds the ball forward, but trying to find little passes in behind Chelsea. It's not working. Chalobah's done well there. As Villa playing that left-hand side. As soon as we get the ball, it's 2 minutes only time, by the way. When they get the ball, they're attacking our left-hand side. That left wing, they're attacking Chalobah. Loftus-Cheek has been brought over there. He's got to do a little bit better than he's doing at the moment, tracking back. Anyway, so Villa throw him. Young to take it. Level the edge of our box. Up the line to Watkins. Gets it back. Loftus-Cheek goes to shut him down. And he's forced him backwards. Done well with it as well. All the way back to halfway to Danny Mings. Tyrone Mings. Honestly. You see what I'm like with all the Chinese. It's a joke. Anyway, they launch it forward again. He went back to Martinez. And he's played the ball to Watkins. Played the ball up to Danny Ings in the box. He's turned away from Cucurella. But well done, Thiago Silva. Reads it. Steps away. Silva's not happy with Cucurella here. He sort of turned away in disgust, Thiago Silva. We play it forward looking for Aubameyang, who's on his own, and it goes back to Martinez. They got Akers. Chelsea drop deep now, defend our own half. Lewis can bring it forward. Over halfway, wide left is Ashley Young. Havertz goes across. Got to get involved in this game, Havertz. Forcing backwards to Lewis, just inside of our half, and he comes back across the centre circle to Konza, right inside of it. On halfway, back to Mings. Chelsea 4-5-1 without the ball. Clear as day, 4-5-1. They play it forward. Loftus-Cheek stepped in front of McGinn to win it. Holding him up, falls over, and then he's just kicked Loftus-Cheek then. Loftus-Cheek's actually fallen over, to be fair. He was going nowhere and he fell over, and McGinn kicked the ball and kicked him at the same time. McGinn's basically said to the referee, sir, you're having an absolute... I can't believe that decision. He's not actually, he's mouthing off. Gerrard's now having a go at the full official, saying, look, he's just diving. It was never a free kick, by the way. He just fell over Loftus-Cheek. He done well to hold the ball up initially. He should have just played the ball off or just played it forward. He didn't. And he nearly got caught. Anyway, it's half time. It's Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 1. Been a good first half. Well, good opening 10 minutes for Chelsea. But for Aston Villa, they're dominating that game. And Chelsea are living dangerously. And we've got Kepa to thank, you have to say. It's just, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, Chelsea got to do better. The trouble came from the fact that we were not playing a right wing back in the opening sort of 25, 30 minutes of that half. We saw from the graphic before the game was kicked off and also from the team selection, it looked like a 3-4-3. It looked like we said Koulibaly on the left-hand side. It had Silva in the middle with Chalobah on the right-hand side. The midfield four was Chilwell, Mount, Kovacic, and Loftus-Cheek being displayed as a right wing back, with Sterling and Havertz supporting Aubameyang. Now, what we did see is, in the beginning, Loftus-Cheek was playing in the middle of the pitch. He was playing in the middle next to Kovacic, and Mount was playing a bit further forward, and so was Raheem Sterling. And we had no one playing that right back area, and Villa was sort of locked onto it after 15, 20 minutes. And all of their play, majority of it, has been down that left-hand side. They've come over to the right-hand side at times, and Bailey's been dangerous, but honestly, they've literally just... They've dominated the game for half an hour, and Chelsea got to do much better. Much, much better. But, I mean, Kepa, the first double save was outstanding from Kepa. He's made the block from the initial... The ball goes forward in the left-hand side, and we all sort of get trapped. We all get sucked back inside our 6-yard box. Ice cold, how you doing, mate? Good to see you in. And they just pull the back towards the penalty spot. McGinn walks up to it, left foot, drills it, and Kepa in the right position, because he's got to his near post. He's sort of coming across, sort of gets his arms up and blocks it away. He comes straight out to Lewis, who drives it into the bottom corner. And as Kepa's coming back, he reacts and gets his arm down. And literally, probably about a yard off the goal line, he palms it onto the post and away. And it sort of hits the post and bounces up in the air. And Danny Ings is there in offside position. Kepa's up like a flash. And he gets to his near post and he blocks it again. He's then ruled offside. But the save from Danny Ings, the second save from Danny Ings was outstanding. They're down on the right-hand side with Bailey. He comes back on his left foot and he curls across between that position that's between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box. If you can imagine the line from the penalty spot, if you're looking at the goal, and Ings is starting position on the penalty spot. The cross comes in and he heads it from the 6-yard box. He holds off Chalobah and he heads it point blank. And Kepa just literally palms it away from under the goal line, under the crossbar, palms it over the bar. Everyone in the stadium, Gerrard, Danny Ings and me can't believe the save that Kepa just made there. Outstanding. But Chelsea's goal, dominant from Chelsea the first 15, 16, 17 minutes of that half. And we have possession on the left-hand side with Ben Chilwell. And he does well to hold off Bailey. And what he does is he drives from the left-hand side. He's sort of 25, 30 yards out and he picks up the ball. And he drives forward and he cuts inside towards the edge of the penalty box. Ramsey comes in to try and tackle him. And he sort of kicks the ball from... He sort of gets his foot around goal side. He clicks the ball against Chilwell and it goes up in the air. Remember the Giroud overhead kick in the Champions League winning season under Tuchel? That was a deflection trying to get the ball away. And it went up in the air and Giroud was just one onto it. It's the same thing's happened. But Danny Ings has got no one within 5 yards of him. And he's underneath it. And he's jumped to go and head it like that. And it's hit the top of his head and gone backwards. And as it goes up in the air, Martinez is on his goal line thinking, oh my God. Mason Mount runs onto it. Or just sort of strides onto it. Watches it onto his foot. And knowing that the keeper could potentially clatter him, just puts his foot through the ball as it comes down. And he side foots it on the volley into the bottom corner. Martinez beaten to make it 1-0. And you're thinking, right, Chelsea, go and kick on now. Really kick on. And we haven't. Villa, to their credit, have been outstanding. They've been dominant. They've been creating chances. And only because of Kepa. And people probably won't believe when you say that. Like if somebody said, oh, what was the game like? You say, oh, Kepa made some great saves. You're like, yeah, all right. Kepa's outstanding. Kepa's kept this score at 1-0, and I'm about to see the coverage again. The highlights of that half. Absolutely outstanding for Kepa. But Villa have been good, and Chelsea need to be much better. Just seeing the goal again. Chilwell picks it up, steps inside, sort of goes beyond Ramsey, gets his foot in, just reflects up in the air. And Mings' header's awful. Mason Mount, literally starting position is on the edge of the box. And as the ball goes up in the air, he's alive. And he walks onto it. And he makes connection with the ball, Mason Mount. Literally left-hand side. It's probably about 10 yards out. So as the ball goes up in the air, Mount's on his toes. And he sort of moves towards where Tyrone Mings is. Just keeping the whole thing alive to put pressure on him. But now I'm seeing the Villa chances. First one, young nutmegs Raheem Sterling. It comes to McGinn. and Bailey heads it onto the top of the crossbar. Again, literally, like Ashley Young's up against Raheem Sterling. This is what I'm talking about with a game where there's no right wing back in the beginning. This is a chance from again. It comes out, and it's Ramsey who drills it down, and Kepa makes a great save. He then makes another one, the one from Danny Ings, which has been ruled off for offside. He puts his arm out, and it hits the underside of his arm and bounces beyond him and away. Outstanding from Kepa. And then the chance from Lewis, he just shanks the ball left-hand side. But this is the other one. There's another one here where Silva goes down. I think there's a free kick, and John McGinn is allowed time and space to take the ball off of the line, move 3 yards beyond the byline, right-footed, get into a good area, and then Kepa comes out and saves at the near post. But this one, ball played in behind Chilwell to Bailey, back on his right foot, cuts inside on his left foot, and the save is just unbelievable save. Woodshed, how are you, mate? It's an outstanding save. And then Raheem Sterling's hit the bar. After all that, Raheem Sterling has a chance. Mount and Havertz link up. Havertz edge of the box, plays it to his left-hand side, and Aubameyang lets it go. And Sterling is just inside the penalty box, level with the near post. And he puts it on his right foot. You can see what he's going to do. And he curls it into that top corner, and he hits top of the crossbar. Goalkeeper's nowhere. But so you've got the big game this afternoon, obviously Liverpool Man City. You've got Jamie Carragher, Michael Richards and Roy Keane in the studio. I can see him saying about Kepa. Chelsea are beating Everton women 3-1 now. 94th minute, third goal for Chelsea. That game's over. So, we go into this game 1-0 up at half time. All we need to do, we need to just get our foot on the ball. We need to get the foot on the ball and just have some decent possession. And let's just get another early goal and let's make some changes. I think we definitely need to sort out that right-hand side. Now, whether or not he's going to do that with Loftus-Cheek and the starting 11, then we have to wait and see. But you've got Azpilicueta there that can do a job. Because you've got Ashley Young moving forward. Ashley Young's on that left-hand side. And you've got Watkins heading out there as well. So, I don't know what he's going to do. I think he might stick with it and just make an adjustment, which is what he did last 15 minutes of the game. But the thing is, Chelsea are defending, are dropped deeper and deeper, defending inside their own half. And it's easy for Villa because the out ball to Aubameyang, he's up against Tyrone Mings and Konza. He's 2-on-1. He hasn't got the frame or the presence to hold the ball up against those two, i.e. Drogba or Costa. The ball keeps coming back. But just towards the end of that first half, we had two opportunities to play the ball in behind for a run. One of them was Sterling's run. The second one was Aubameyang. All it took was just to get that one ball through and we're in. But they done well defensively, Villa, and blocked it off. Hi, Mehdi. How you doing? Come and say hello in chat. Channel members. And if you want to be a channel member, head to the homepage. Click the join button. It's only £1 a month, 25 British pence a week to be a channel member. And you'll be able to post your comments. So, come on, Chelsea. Let's kick on this half. Let's get another early goal. Let's put this game to bed because Villa are dangerous. Very, very dangerous. So, smash the like button for me, people. I've got 65 likes, 113 people watching at the moment. Smash that like button. Let's try and push for 100 as soon as we can. So, come on now. Come on, Chelsea. What would you do, people? Would you change it? Or would you just try and see if there's an adjustment made and give it 10 minutes and then go from there? What I will say is that Villa are getting confident. And with confidence, they can leave themselves open at the back. Maybe. Well, that's what you hope. But we shall see. Big R for Chelsea this. Win this game today. We got Brentford in midweek. Big game. And the big game's next Saturday. 5:30 kickoff. I'll be doing the live match commentary. Chelsea versus Man United. Get 3 big wins this week. That'll be great for us and see where we are in the Premier League table after those 3 games. But let's get this one done first. They won't believe they're losing this game. And I can't believe they're losing the game. The only reason is because of Kepa. I actually won a game at friends today. Got Chelsea all over this weekend too. Lovely. Oh dear. I hope you're all well, members. I hope you're good. And subscribers and everybody else watching the game. If you've never seen the live match coverage before, it's ball by ball commentary, as you can see. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel as well for other video content on the channel. News updates. But there will be live match commentary 3 times this week. Today, midweek, and Saturday. Only £1 to be a member and have your comments. So smash that members button, the join button on the channel homepage. Really pushing the membership now. Trying to get a little bit more revenue from YouTube. Just to try and do something with this channel. Because from where we were to where we started, where we are now is great. But I know I can take it forward with your support and your help. So smash the like button for me. I'd love to do this for a living, by the way. If you want to support my living, I can do this I can do videos and YouTube all day, every day for a living and not have to work. That'd be amazing. Anyway, game's about to come back on. Remember, on the Sky Sports app, I'm a minute behind normal coverage. Waiting for the teams to come out second half. Smash the like button for me. 72 at the minute. Come on, Chelsea. Will he change it? Will he go with Aspi, for example? I wonder. Gallagher. I have to say, Kai Havertz has not really been in the game. He come to life towards the end there, getting involved in the build-up for when Sterling hit the crossbar, but he's not really in the game. He's sort of struggling to find his position and to try and make his mark on the team under Graham Potter. And maybe Gallagher for him. But we shall see. I wouldn't be surprised if we switch to a back 4 this half, though, to be fair, to shore things up. Chelsea subs are outside warming up. So the other games at the moment, Leeds Arsenal's 0-0. Man United Newcastle's half-time 0-0. And Southampton are beating West Ham 1-0. All 2 o'clock kickoffs. So Arsenal had been held by Leeds and United and Newcastle's 0-0. That's us a touch, and then the big game's on later. Mehdi, one thing to say on the chat, though. Please don't do the no spoilers about goals in chat. We'll live the goal moments and stuff like that with no spoilers. So, Koulibaly and Azpilicueta are coming on second half. Great changes. That's fine. About changes is all good, Mehdi. That's all good. Just no score details in the comments because I like to try and obviously live those goals for the chat. So, 2 changes and Thiago Silva gives Azpilicueta the captain's armband. But Koulibaly and Aspi are on. Great reaction from Graham Potter. To say, look, we've got to shore things up here. Cucurella and Havertz are off for Koulibaly and Azpilicueta, and that's interesting. So, is that a change to a back 4? I think it might be. Koulibaly and Silva in the middle, Aspi on the right, Chill on the left-hand side. Let's see how we line up as the game kicks off. I like the fact he's done that. I like the fact that Potter's not afraid to change it at half-time if it's not working. So it's a back 3. So it's Chalobah on the right-hand side, Silva in the middle, Koulibaly on the left-hand side, Chilwell wide left, Aspi wide right. It's Kovacic and Loftus-Cheek, middle of midfield. Mount is now pushed up alongside Sterling, supporting Aubameyang. Oh, I didn't start the game, did I? Hold on. I'm literally about 2 seconds or so behind. But anyway, it says 45-16. I'm a little bit behind. Can I do this? Can I do plus 10? No, I can't. Anyway, Chelsea possession on the left-hand side. Aubameyang plays it out to Chilwell. Kovacic supporting on the byline. He comes back inside, forced inside to Loftus-Cheek. Halfway inside their half. Swings the ball right inside to Aspie. Plays it back to Mason Mount. Takes a touch with his right foot. Back into his left. Shot blocked. Koulibaly's after Watkins already. It was Chalobah actually. Great challenge. And Villa get it away. Thiago Silva heads it forward to nobody. Ramsey brings it down. Kovacic comes across and poor touch from Ramsey allows Chilwell to get in front of him and plays it back to Koulibaly. First touch from him. Back to Kepa. The timing's a bit off, I have to say. Anyway. Chilwell. Back to Koulibaly. Can I go plus 10? Yeah, that works. That'll do. We're about there. We're about 2 seconds behind. Mason Mount's fouled Douglas Luiz inside his own half on the right-hand side, our left-hand side. They're right for a free kick to Villa. Konza takes it, short. Halfway line. Gives it to Cash, but Mount's all over him. Goes back to Konza. Goes back to Martinez. So Sterling still playing on the right-hand side of the attacking line. It actually looks like it's a 2-up with Mount supporting as number 10. Anyway, interesting from Potter, but good changes. Martinez, foot on the ball. Sterling goes to shut him down, launches it halfway. Koulibaly just chests it down in front of him to in between two Villa players. Outside to Chilwell. Back to Koulibaly. Loftus-Cheek. Silva. Villa pressing high after our back line. Well done, Koulibaly. Chilwell playing around them. Nice little triangles. Well done. Just keep on possession. Nice and simple. Now Koulibaly gets rid of one. Deary me. He played the ball across the pitch and he sort of shanked it, but he got away with it. Aspie inside to Loftus-Cheek. Flick forward to Mason Mount in the hole, right-hand side. Mount driving forward. He's got Aspie outside of him and finds him. Collects it, level the edge of the box. Inside to Sterling. Villa's defensive line's back in possession, but Sterling up the line. Byline, cross comes in, nobody there. Easy for the goalkeeper. Villa take it out to Ramsey, who's driving forward up towards the halfway line, held up by Loftus-Cheek. Goes wide left to Ashley Young, and he goes back inside to Tyrone Mings. Halfway inside his own half, goes back one more to Lewis, who drops in to make a 3 to collect the ball. Konza steps away from the challenge of Aubameyang and goes back to Martinez. Yeah, it's definitely 2 up front for Chelsea. It's a 3-4-1-2 formation. Martinez finds Ashley Young. Aspie encouraging Chelsea to press and goes back to Mings, who launched it forward. Chalobah doesn't want it against Ings, who heads it down to Watkins, who can turn and come inside. But Loftus-Cheek does really well to get his body in front. Lays off to Kovacic, who's fouled by McGinn, but referee says play on. Mason Mount collects a loose ball and finds Sterling halfway inside their half. Holds the ball up and just goes back inside to Aspie. Inside to Loftus-Cheek. Chalobah, first time balls from Loftus-Cheek to Chalobah to Koulibaly to Kovacic. Now wide left is Chilwell. Chelsea doing well so far. Chilwell back inside to Koulibaly. Turns away from Watkins and goes back out to Chilwell. Koulibaly moves back to the halfway line, collects it from Chilwell, gives it to Kovacic, gets it back. Now Chilwell again. Little triangles. Not going anywhere at the moment, Chelsea. Keep on possession though. Kovacic to Koulibaly, back to Kepa. 10 yards outside his own box, collects it. Smash the like button for me, people. Only 25 for 100. Koulibaly now gets it from Kepa. One more up to Chilwell. 10 yards inside of our half. Strides forward. Gives it to Aubameyang, who's dropped deep and goes back to Koulibaly. And Kovacic collects it in space. Still inside of our half, and Villa are pressing hard. And we're playing around them at the minute and getting away with it so far. Living dangerous. Kepa comes out to the right-hand side of his box to make an option for Thiago Silva and does well, and then finds a great ball, finds Mason Mount in the pocket. He tries to play a ball in behind Tyrone Mings to Sterling, but Mings read it. Gone back, Mings back to Martinez. Plays it across his box to the outside of it. To Matty Cash, who chests it down and drives forward. Matty Cash up to halfway. He's got Akers and Mounts busting the gut to get out there. Ball up the line, looking for Bailey. Up against Chilwell. Don't dive in. Holds him up. Cross comes in towards the middle of the box, away from Thiago Silva. 6-yard box. Aubameyang up with Lewis trying to hold the ball up. Lewis has won it on the byline. inside to Bailey, edge of the box. It's Ramsey on his right foot, drills a crossing, and once again, 6-yard box, Thiago Silva to get the ball away. Positionally, is just brilliant. He's brilliant, Thiago Silva. But Villa are dangerous going forward. Very dangerous. Chelsea are living dangerously as well. Mings comes forward. They got Ramsey, Konza, Watkins, Mings. Tyrone Mings is being man-marked by Kovacic. It's about a foot difference. Corner comes in, headed away at the near post by Silva. We'll let it go back out of play for another corner taken by Bailey on our left-hand side. Their right wing. Left foot in-swinger from Bailey. Chelsea with like a zonal formation defensively inside our 6-yard box. Villa was 6 players inside on the edge of our box and inside the 6-yard box. Cross comes in towards the middle of the box and Kepa can't get there. And Watkins heads it, just flicks it forward and it goes wide. Kepa's claiming he was held back and a foul, but it wasn't given. Was he held back? Yeah, Danny Ings sort of gets in his way. You can always tell that because the striker who gets in his way sort of does this straight away. He's like, I didn't do anything. Yeah, you did. That's why you got your arms up. Anyway, Chelsea's goal kick. Thiago Silva takes it short to Kepa on his 6-yard box. Kepa now plays it out to the right-hand side to Chalobah. Takes a touch. One more to Aspi. Up the line, he's got Loftus-Cheek. Got Mount square, gives it to him. Been shut down, but Mount plays the ball first time, looking for the left-hand side, but it's too short. And Cash comes forward. He's got a runner in behind Koulibaly, and it was Bailey. And Koulibaly, great sliding challenge to win it, and finds Chilwell. Chilwell, just inside of our half, plays it square inside to Kovacic, swings the ball out to the right-hand side, looking for Aspi, who's busting the gut to get there, and he can't. Unlucky. Villa have got a throw in halfway inside their own half. Young to take it, back to Mings. Lets it go across his body, back towards his goal, goes back to the goalkeeper. Chelsea pushed up to the edge of the penalty box, but not pressing so far. Martinez. Tyrone Mings. Still inside his own penalty box. Back to Martinez. Comes up to the edge of his box. Chelsea backing off. Launches it high now. Silva's underneath it. Can't win it. Watkins gets in front of him and finds Danny Ings. 25 yards from goal. Right-hand side. Out one more to Bailey. We've got 4 players in the penalty box. One of them is Ramsey on the overlap. Gets to the byline, Ramsey. Cross comes in. Koulibaly at the near post. Flicks the ball away from the cross. Still dangerous from Villa. Ashley Young. Cross comes in. Can't beat Loftus-Cheek. Heads it away. Beyond Aubameyang to the halfway line. Chelsea backing off again. Sitting deep. Everyone behind the ball. Villa little 1-2 touch passes. Finds right-hand side to Matty Cash. Cross comes in. Headed by Watkins in front of Danny Ings. But it goes 10 yards wide. Deary me. Living dangerously again, Chelsea. Very dangerous again. Ings got in front, or Watkins got in front of Danny Ings and Koulibaly, but he heads it poorly wide. They're creating chances, Villa. Gerrards said before the game, he watched how Wolves created some chances against Chelsea, and he's capitalised on that. It's been 22 crosses in the game from Villa. It's been 1 from Chelsea so far, after 55 minutes of play approaching. Kepa launches a goal kick high. This right-hand side. Sterling trying to hold off Tyrone Mings. Can't. They win the header, but we win second ball. Aspi. Ball's gone out of play. Aston Villa throwing 5 yards inside their own half. Ashley Young pinches those 5 yards. Take the throw in. Taking his time. He's got Watkins up the line, gets it back, and he just launches it high to the right-hand side, looking for Matty Cash. And Chilwell's read it and just heads it out of play. Right in front of the Chelsea bench. Matty Cash to take it. Goes short to Ramsey, gets it back, and he launches it forward up the line. Over Koulibaly's head. He's let it bounce, but he's done well with Watkins after him, or Bailey after him, sorry, and he gets the ball away, Koulibaly. Villa throwing 30 yards from our goal line. Chelsea need to do better here. Kovacic's done really well to read a little give and go from a throw in and just blast it forward. Mings under no pressure collects it and plays it out to his left-hand side, our right-hand side to Watkins. Up against Aspie. Turns inside and finds McGinn. Back out left-hand side is Ashley Young. Aspie comes across. He's got to run up the line. It's Watkins. Acres of space. Nobody went with his run. Watkins back into his right foot. Shoots. And he shanked it. And the ball's gone off for a throw-in. That's how bad his shot was. But Chelsea are backing off and allowing Villa to come onto us here. But Aspie's got a choice to make when the ball goes out wide to Ashley Young from Watkins. And he goes, but then nobody else supports Azpilicueta. Score update. Leeds 0, Arsenal 1. Saka scored. I think there was a delay at the Leeds game with kickoff, but the Arsenal were 1-0 up at Leeds. Anyway, throw-in. Chilwell takes it up the line, left-hand side in our defensive area. Flicked on by Mount. Lewis beats Aubameyang to it. Ball bounces. Chilwell sort of half-heads it away. Bailey brings it down. Done well, but Chelsea done well to force him backwards towards halfway to Konza. Mount's after him. Well done, Mason Mount. Gone all the way back to Martinez, who's halfway inside his own area now, his own half, and then plays it left-hand side, looking for Watkins, who beats Aspie to it, but Chalobah just brings it down, finds Kovacic. Chalobah, Aspie, allowed to play the ball inside to Loftus-Cheek. He's got acres of space, Loftus-Cheek. Chilwell's wide open left-hand side. You've got to find him. And he does. Good ball. Chilwell collects it 25 yards from goal. Left-hand side. Tries to get across and been blocked. And Villa play it forward, but they've given it away to Koulibaly. Koulibaly now driving forward towards the edge of the box, left-hand side. Up against Matty Cash. Step overs from Koulibaly. Unlucky. Tries to get across him, but Martinez has read it. Collects it at head height. Drives out to his edge of his box and rolls it out to left-hand side to Ashley Young. Out comes across. Halfway line. Ashley Young plays a deep ball forward, looking for Watkins, who's going to get it by the byline. Cross comes in. Kepa at the feet of Danny Ings collects it. Nice and simple. They're targeting that side, and Chelsea still haven't dealt with it. Even though we got Aspie there, we haven't dealt with it. We've got to go to a back four here. We've got to do something. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes Chalobah off and he brings Jorginho on. It's Conor Gallagher coming on, but he's coming on for Aubameyang. So Sterling will go up front. Gallagher and Mason Mount were playing behind Sterling. But yeah, Conor Gallagher's on. Straight away he's over. Giving advice to Sterling. Right, Loftus-Cheek collects it from the goal kick. Kovacic, Koulibaly, just outside of our penalty box, left-hand side. Koulibaly plays it square to Thiago Silva. Silva now, one more, wide right, out to Azpilicueta. Aspie up the line. Looking for him under Sterling, can't find him. Goes beyond him to the goalkeeper's arms, who throws it straight over his head to Ashley Young. Aspie comes out to meet him, goes up to Watkins. Held up first time by Chalobah, but he lays the ball off and Ashley Young's away. Ashley Young crosses towards the far post. Nobody there. Beyond Danny Ings. And then Chilwell lets the ball goes out of play. The referee's blown up for what was he blown up for? Offside. Danny Ings was offside in the middle of the box. He was. We saw it out of play for a throw-in, but he's given it offside again. Anyway, Chelsea take it with Thiago Silva. Finds Chalobah. Aspie. Back to Chalobah. Inside is Loftus-Cheek. Playing square of Kovacic. Halfway inside of our half. Kovacic. Little dink lifted, chipped ball out to Chilwell on the left-hand side. Under pressure. Back to Koulibaly. Back to Kepa. Edge of his own box. Spot on the ball. Goes back out left-hand side to Chilwell. Up the line's Gallagher making a run. He looks for his run, but it's also Raheem Sterling trying to get him behind Konza. His header comes to Gallagher. Under pressure from Luiz. Chelsea throw him. Halfway inside Villa's half. Chelsea take it short. Chilwell to Mount. Ball flick forward up the line. Nobody there. Mount's going to try and chase it down with Konza. Clears it up to halfway. Koulibaly does well to win it in front of Danny Ings. And Gallagher collects a loose ball and goes back inside to Thiago Silva. To Gallagher. Finds Loftus-Cheek. One more to Chalobah on this right-hand side on the halfway line. Aspie 5 yards further forward. Finds Loftus-Cheek who's finding some space. Turns away from McGinn, but then gets caught by Bailey. Falls over. Bailey can't believe it. Referee says it's a stonewall free kick. Takes it short to Kovacic. Gets it back. Kovacic again. Square of him is Koulibaly. He's got two players on his left-hand side. One of them is Mason Mount. Beyond him up the line is Chilwell, but Mount goes back inside to Kovacic, who tries to go beyond Bailey, and he's managed to get away with him. And then Mount gives the ball away to Bailey. Ramsey's driving forward with Koulibaly, and Koulibaly, professional foul, takes him out. Going to get booked for it. Deary mate. Honestly. Ramsey just goes beyond him. He just puts his arm out. He gets sandwiched between Koulibaly and Mason Mount. If it was me, what I would do is I'll take Chalobah off. I'll go to a back four and I'll bring Jorginho on just to literally just get his foot on the ball and knock it about. But Aston Villa got a free kick, 35 yards from goal. Douglas Lewis is over it. It's as far wide as the edge of the penalty box. That's the width of it. Chelsea holding defensive line on the edge of the D. Villa have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on the edge of our box. Everyone's back for Chelsea defending. They've got man over on the far post. It's Bailey. There's a man over. Cross comes in. Bailey doesn't even run into the box. Kepa comes, punches it away. Edge of the box comes to McGinn. His shot is volleyed straight into the arms of Kepa, who falls on it by his penalty spot. Well done, Kepa. Have an outstanding game. Absolutely outstanding game. Kepa. Doing really well, Kepa, today. So well. Anyway, Chelsea possession. Oh, Loftus-Cheek's down. He's got his boot off. Referee's allowing him time to put his boot back on. The old boot sponsor will love it. 62 minutes gone. Going to be a drop ball for Kepa when he gets up. Thiago Silva's talking to Loftus-Cheek. Referee gives Kepa a drop ball because it was Kepa's save. Villa have backed off, allowing Kepa to go to his penalty spot to then collect the ball, pick it up after Danny Ings goes to shut him down. Rolls it out to Koulibaly. Koulibaly left-hand side to Chilwell, halfway inside our half. Chilwell's looking for an out ball, hasn't got one. Goes back to Koulibaly, turns away from playing a pass to Kepa, nutmegs Bailey and finds Kovacic, steps away from him. Kovacic. One more to Chilwell. Back to Koulibaly. Thiago Silva. Villa are sort of pushed up halfway inside of our half with Danny Ings, Watkins and Bailey. We're playing around him at the minute. Back out to Chilwell. Chilwell up the line. Conor Gallagher goes down under a challenge and Chilwell's come away with the ball. Done really well, Chilwell. Plays it inside to Mason Mount. It goes beyond the challenge. He's been brought down. Tackle from Tyrone Mings. He's caught Mount. 20 yards from goal. 25 yards from goal. Mings is going to get booked for that. But Mason Mount's gone down. Brilliant from Chilwell. It looked like he'd lost the ball. He was up against two players, Chilwell. He's come inside. He's laid a little ball off to Mason Mount. And Mount's first touch takes it beyond Mings, who sells himself, and he catches Mason Mount. He's still arguing he didn't touch him, but he did. It's a free kick to Chelsea. Dangerous position. It's actually about 25 yards, I'd say. And it's just, I'd sort of say it's left-hand side of centre. Mount's over it. Jorginho's coming on. Do you listen to me, Graham Potter? It's Kovacic coming off. The Kovacic is coming off and Mason Mount's coming on. I would have done Chalobah and gone to a back four. Try and stifle what they're doing. Villa are making a change with Ben Diaz about to come on after the free kick. Anyway, so Jorginho's on. He's having a chat with some of the players as well. So, Mason Mount's over it. It's left-hand side of centre. Right-footed for Mason Mount, or it's Chill on his left foot. The width of it is just outside the post. 25 yards from goal. The referee's pushed the wall about 15 yards back here. Mason Mount to take the free kick. He's having a look here. Mount steps up. Over the wall. Mason Mount, what a goal. What a free kick from Mason Mount. It's Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 0. Mason Mount with both goals. And what a free kick from Mount. You think he's going to put it over the wall and go to the goalkeeper's right. As you look at the goal, to go to the goalkeeper's left. But he's done it to the other way. The goalkeeper's sort of trying to look beyond. What has the keeper done? So the position on the wall, obviously the wall's protecting their near post, but Chelsea have got two men that are lined up on the edge of the wall in Azpilicueta and Jorginho. It's brilliant. The goalkeeper is expected to go over the wall, and he takes 2 steps to the right. Mount, with the Ronaldo dip, just literally dips the ball over the wall, and the goalkeeper's gone to his right-hand side. He can't get there, and the ball just flies in the back of the net. 2 goals today from Mason Mount. He's in my fantasy team. Come on. Villa, after all their play, bring on Buendia. They're gutted. They're 2 down, Villa. It's the goalkeeper steps 2 steps to his right-hand side, and that's it. He sells himself. And with that, Chelsea go 2-0 up. Mason Mount with both goals. Bailey's gone off. He's been their best player. Anyway, Villa possession. Chelsea forcing them back was Mason Mount. Forced them back to Tyrone Mings. It was Mount who got fouled in the build-up to the free kick, and he's punished them. Mings. Left-hand side to Ashley Young. Back to Mings, dropping off to his own box, and Gallagher's after him. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Gallagher's after the goalkeeper. Now it goes to Konzo, and Sterling's after him. And the play it forward up over the line. And Koulibaly does well to find Chilwell under no pressure. Chilwell. Loftus-Cheek. Chalobah. One more. Right inside Azpilicueta. Aston Villa are pressing again. They're trying to press and push. Loftus-Cheek, Azpi, Gallagher. Does well under pressure. Holding the ball up against Tyrone Mings. Tries to find Loftus-Cheek, but gives it away on halfway line. And Ashley Young kicks it straight out of play. Brilliant. Chelsea throwing 5 yards inside our own half on the right-hand side. Smash the like button for me, people. And become a channel member by just £1 a month. And you can post your comments in chat. Right, Azpi takes a throw-in inside to Thiago Silva, who's shut down by Ramsey, just launched it over his head to Koulibaly, who now finds Chilwell. This game's now going to open up. Chilwell puts his foot on the ball. Back to Koulibaly, halfway line. Score update. West Ham have equalised at Southampton 1-1. Anyway, Koulibaly finds Chilwell but overplays it. Out of play for an Aston Villa throw-in. 10 yards inside their own half on the right-hand side, our left-hand side. The difference has been Kepa in that game. Kepa kept it at 1-0 and we were able to capitalise with a free kick from Mason Mount. Anyway, I'm looking at Gareth Southgate again now Steven Gerrard. Villa haven't taken a throw in yet. Matty Cash. Taking his time. Buendia goes short. He gets it back and he launches it, just volleys it up in the air. Loftus-Cheek's underneath it. Doesn't win the header against Danny Ings. And then Ramsey goes back to Ashley Young, who strides forward towards the edge of our box. One more Watkins. Comes inside. Forced inside by Azpi. Has to go square to Lewis. Lays it off to Mings. One more to Konza. Ball forward to the edge of our box to Buendia. Up the lines Ramsey. Thiago Silva comes across. Force him away from goal and outside the box. Cross does come in. Koulibaly's there. Headed back towards goal and Koulibaly clears it for a second time. As the attempted cross comes in, Gallagher shuts down the cross. Well done. Villa have done well. They found Ramsey on the byline. Pulls it back to the edge of the box and Conor Gallagher getting back in. Denies the cross. Well done, Gallagher. Villa corner. They're still dangerous, Villa here. Dangerous team, Villa. Right, Chelsea, organising defensively. Zonal in the 6-yard box. Sterling and Gallagher just outside of it. Villa got 7 players in the box. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Kepa, big punch away. Well done. Comes out to Ashley Young. Puts his foot on the ball. Plays it back out to the right-hand side to McGinn, who took the corner. McGinn, forced inside by Chilwell. Launches the cross in. Headed away by Chalobah. Beyond the run of the Villa forward. The Villa forward was attacking the back post and got beyond Azpilicueta. It was Ramsey. And well done. It wasn't. It was Konza. Chalobah took it off his head. Another corner for Villa. Lewis to take it from our right-hand side, their left-hand side. Right foot in-swinger from Lewis. One arm aloft. Kepa's done well so far with these corners. Let's do it again and get it away. Cross comes in towards the back post. Melee and people go down. Corner's gone straight out of play. It's a Chelsea goal kick. Nothing given, nothing doing. Well done, Chelsea. Gerrards now bringing on Coutinho's coming on now. 20 minutes to go. So, Kepa takes a goal kick short to Thiago Silva. He's got time to play it to left-hand side to Koulibaly. Back to Thiago Silva. He's standing just to the right-hand side of the penalty spot. Flicks the ball forward to Jorginho. Back to Thiago Silva. Now he can just walk outside his own box and finds Jorginho inside some space. And Jorginho's done well to find Gallagher, who's dropped off in the Mason Mount hole. Gallagher, one more to Aspi. Goes up the line. Gallagher's got it back. Tracked by Danny Ings, believe it or not. Gallagher does well to hold up possession. He turns Ings. Cross comes in towards the back post. Raheem Sterling heads the ball down. R40 he scored. Unlucky. The ball goes just wide from Raheem Sterling. But well done, Gallagher. Goal the ball from Jorginho. Good play from him and Silva. Gets out to his right-hand side. He sort of feints to go one way and goes the other. And Danny Ings has sold himself. He gets a cross in from literally no messing. No extra touches. Gets the ball into the box. And Sterling, between Matty Cash and Konza, heads the ball just wide. Back the way it came. Everyone's beaten. And Villa's actually given the ball away to us on halfway. Koulibaly. Back to Thiago Silva. They're going to come out guns blazing now. Villa. Koulibaly collects the ball. Plays it back inside Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva, one more to Koulibaly. Back to Thiago Silva. Villa sort of pushed up. Now they're pressing. And Silva goes to Chalobah. One more to Aspi on the byline. Halfway inside of our half. He's able to go over the line. Over halfway. Finds Sterling, who's dropped off and lays the ball off. Gives it to Mason Mount. Comes outside to Chilwell. Back to Koulibaly. Loftus-Cheek, halfway line. Good ball from Silva. Finds Gallagher. Fouled by Tyrone Mings. Referee says play on. It's come out to Aspi. Loftus-Cheek inside the box. The ball's behind him from Azpilicueta. Unlucky. They block it away and then half clear it. Only far as Azpilicueta. Comes out to Gallagher right-hand side. He's got two players around him. One of them is Ashley Young. Chelsea throwing halfway inside their half. I'm just seeing the two teams pop up for the Liverpool-Man City game. And just to let you know, Liverpool playing James Milner as a right-back. They're going to get roasted by Man City today. Foden's going to have what's his face? Oh, Milner on toast today. John McGinn's gone off for Villa. And it's Coutinho who's come on. Azpilicueta in front of the Chelsea fans, taking a throw in, level with the edge of the penalty box on the right-hand side. Gallagher shows up the line. Sterling's in the box. He goes inside Jorginho, chests it down, nice and calmly, back to Thiago Silva. Silva on the halfway line under pressure, goes inside to Koulibaly. Silva, Koulibaly, Jorginho, Koulibaly, Chilwell. Villa all over us trying to press. Ball over the top looking for Mount. Away by Konza. Luiz collects the loose ball. Jorginho's all over him. Forcing him backwards towards his own goal. Play it back to Konza. He's got Mount over him. Right by the corner flag. Well done, Mason Mount. Actually played it out, but Chelsea have done well to win second ball. Chilwell and Loftus-Cheek getting a mix-up, and Villa have got the ball back. Wide right, got a runner. It's Watkins on the right wing. Koulibaly comes across. Well done, Koulibaly. Steps in front and gets the ball out of play for a Villa corner on their right wing, our left-hand side. Loftus-Cheek and Chilwell got too close to each other. To you, to me, to you, and literally they won the ball off us. They were away. Just someone's got the authority there and go, my ball, and just get rid of it. Anyway, corner for Villa. Dangerous times. They take it backwards to Matty Cash. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Flicked on again by Watkins or Konza, I think it was. It was Konza for the second time or the third time. They win the header at the near post and they just flick it like beyond the far post. Jorginho's down here, inside the box. He's holding on to his ankle. He's saying to the referee, someone's just fallen onto me. This is Achilles. Coverage now going back to Mason Mount with his 2 goals today. Brilliant play, Mason Mount. You think the manager he's had to play for? He's had to play for Lampard. He's had to play for Lampard, Tuchel and Graham Potter. And time again he improves. He just proves how important he is for this football team. Anyway, Thiago Silva from the goal kick from Kepa. Plays it high out to Azpilicueta. Inside's Loftus-Cheek. Been shut down by Ramsey. So goes back to Chalobah. Thiago Silva, under pressure from Watkins, finds Chalobah. Well done. Villa were working hard to shut the ball down. We've just gone back to where it came to Silva. Koulibaly being pressed by Coutinho. Back to the goalkeeper. Villa have got Buendia and Coutinho on. They're going for the game. They've still got Danny Ings on and Watkins as well, by the way. Right, so Loftus-Cheek has been caught by Ashley Young on the halfway line. Dirty little git, Ashley Young. Anyway, 92 likes. Smash the like button for me. I need 8 more for 100. 15 minutes plus injury time to go. Referees told Ashley Young no uncertain terms. Nothing, no more from you, mate. We take the free kick, Jorginho. Well done. He turns away. He's recovered all right. And we find Chilwell halfway line. Gallagher comes inside and says, give me the ball. Finds him. Back to Koulibaly. Jorginho. Bottom of the centre circle. Back to Koulibaly. Finds Gallagher. A little bit of space. Can turn. Come over halfway. Loftus-Cheek makes a run. And when he makes that run, he gives Aspi space. But Gallagher plays it straight to Ashley Young. And he gives away a free kick on Coutinho. I'm trying to win the ball back, Gallagher, for giving it away. Referee spotted it. Free kick to Villa. Taken quickly to the right-hand side to Matty Cash. Referee says, I wasn't ready. Bring it back. They can't believe it. 100 likes. Thank you, people. Appreciate it. Villa free kick again to retake it. They go short to Costa. Luis even. They flick it to Coutinho. Outside to Ashley Young. Coutinho's had to go deep inside his own half to collect the ball on his left-hand side. Sterling's after him. He goes back to Luis, who's dropped into his defensive line to play it one more to Konza. Launches the ball high up the line, looking for the run. The run's Buendia. Koulibaly spots it. Arm aloft. Linesman gives it. And it's a Chelsea free kick for the offside. Another change for Villa. Ramsey's coming off. And Dendonka's coming on. The old Wolves player, Dendonka, the Belgian. Good player he is. He's coming on. Plenty of changes for Villa. Just a couple for Chelsea so far. Jorginho, Koulibaly and Aspi. Koulibaly gets the ball from Kepa. Plays it to Chilwell as a loose first touch. Does well to keep hold of the ball. But claiming he was fouled by Luis, he wasn't. And he's gone out to play for a Villa throw-in. 10 yards inside our half. Up the line. Cash gives it away straight to Chilwell. Chilwell stepping inside. Up towards the centre circle. Coming across from left to right. And flicks it outside to Aspi. He can stride over halfway. Turns back inside though. Jorginho under pressure. Does well. Holds it up and gives it to Silva. Silva back out to this side. To Loftus-Cheek. To Chalobah, back to Silva. Silva back out to Chalobah. Collects it outside of our box. Chelsea not afraid to go back. And the defensive line dropped to give a bit of space. Back to Kepa. Launch it up to halfway. Gallagher wins the first header. Sterling's not going to win it up against Konza, who heads it back towards his own penalty box. Tyrone Mings goes back to collect it. And he plays it square to Konza. And with that, mounts after him. Goes to the goalkeeper. Chelsea pushed up to the outside of the box. Mings and Martinez and Konza are playing keep ball at the minute. And now they play it wide right over the top of the Matty Cash. Well done, Chelsea. Chelsea throwing now, left-hand side. Level with the edge of their box. Is a change of foot or is Chilwell just taking his time? Taking his time, Chilwell. Doing well here, though. Chilwell finds Gallagher short. Gets it back from him. Little 1-2 back to Gallagher. Plays it into Mount. Mount does well to win it by the corner flag. He's got out of play for Chelsea. A Chelsea throwing right by the corner flag. Gets dog's abuse from the Villa fans, Mason Mount. Just smiles and turns away. So, Chilwell to take the throw in. I would. That's a good shout, Paul. I'd do the same. Anyway, Chelsea have done well to play it back to Conor Gallagher. Inside to Loftus-Cheek. Trying to find Mount, but blocked away. Jorginho defensive header doesn't quite reach where it's got to go. And Villa are breaking. Coutinho holding the ball up against Thiago Silva. Does well to beat Silva. Then Gallagher catches him. Referee's given a free kick to Villa. They're taken short. Quickly. Then Donker. Finds Watkins. Aspie's all over him. Does really well to win it and come away with it. Finds Sterling. Lays it off to Loftus-Cheek. Tyrone Mings steps in and wins the ball back. Aspie wins it back. Loftus-Cheek looking for a run of Sterling in behind. Sterling and the goalkeeper. Dearie me. Konza comes across and does well. Deflects off of Konza's leg up to Martinez, who catches it on the edge of the box. Great run from Sterling, though. Sterling's claiming a back pass. It wasn't. He got in and just sort of beat Sterling to the ball. And it's sort of... He was more worried about Sterling. The ball sort of come off him, went up in the air. Gallagher's after Lewis. Well done. Villa were trying to play the ball around the defensive line. They've managed to work it out to the right-hand side to Konza. Up to halfway. Mount goes across. Up the line. Chilwell steps in. Well done. Villa free kick. Villa throw-in. Right in front of their bench. Chelsea still got a couple of subs to make, but not making them yet. Gerrard and Potter up on the sideline. Gerrard hasn't fallen over yet. He has to fall over once, and he did, and we all know what happened. Anyway, Tyrone Mings comes away with the ball. Plays up to Coutinho in the left-back position. Back to Mings. Got no option, has to go back to his goalkeeper. No urgency from Villa at the minute. Konza now, deep inside his own half. Back to Martinez on the edge of his own box. Chelsea pushed up, but not exactly pressing. Finds Lewis, goes back to the goalkeeper. Plays it out to his left-hand side to Ashley Young. Aspie's after him. Just forcing him backwards to Tyrone Mings. He gives it straight to Jorginho. Sterling tries to find Aspie. Unlucky. Unlucky. Never mind. Gerrard, you can see Gerrard saying to his players, play the ball forward, for God's sake. Anyway, Ashley Young taking a throw in. He's got Dendonka. Danny Ings and Coutinho comes short. Gives it to Ings, who just volleys it forward. And Mason Mount and somebody else Buendia are having a row. Mason Mount's pulling his shirt, so he's going to get booked here, Mount. And he will, because it's a shirt pull. Free kick to Villa on halfway. Second yellow card of the season for Mount, but did what he had to do. Just been caught for man over. Lewis takes a free kick short. Dendonka gets it back. Lewis plays it forward into Watkins. Beats Thiago Silva to the ball. And then plays it wide, but Chilwell dives in on Matty Cash, wins the ball. It's a Villa throw-in. Taken backwards again to halfway to Konza. Lewis drops deeper with no one around him to get the ball. Now steps up to halfway. Gives it Dendonka. Centre circle. Has to go back square to his left to Tyrone Mings. Sterling's up there trying to shut him down. Mings holding off Sterling. Back to Young inside his own half still. He just launched the ball forward to nobody. Chalobah can chest it down and bring it down and finds a good ball, finds Mason Mount. Will beat their midfield and Mount's driving forward. He's got Chilwell to his left. Gallagher's through the middle. Sterling's on the right-hand side. Gives it to Chilwell and Mount goes beyond him. Chilwell then holds the ball up but hesitates and Coutinho wins it off of him and plays it forward. Looking for Buendia. Great tackle from Thiago Silva on halfway to win it back. Aspie finds Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek driving forward. Finds Sterling with his back to goal. Does well to collect the ball under pressure. Still Sterling. Gallagher. Konza's running with Gallagher. Wins it. Aspie finds Sterling. Edge of the box right hand side. Sterling shoots. Saved by Martinez. Was he offside? I'm not sure. But Sterling's done all right there. He's back to go with three defenders around him to hold the ball up. And we managed to get a shot away. Konza finds Matty Cash. Halfway inside his own half. Up the line. Koulibaly and Chilwell between to win it back and find Jorginho. Silva, shut down by Watkins, goes straight back outside to Koulibaly. Chilwell, back to Koulibaly, back to Thiago Silva, just drops into space. Jorginho, clever enough, drops into that space to make a number and an assist. And we play through their press to find Chilwell over halfway. Left wing is Mason Mount. Gives it to him, gives it back to him. Back to Mount. Mount then falls over under pressure from Douglas Luiz. Right in front of the Chelsea bench as well. Does well, Mount, to hold him up. Definitely a foul. They can't believe it, Villa, but he knows. Koulibaly's done all right. He's come on at half time. Oh, he's actually stepped on the back of Mason Mount's leg by accident. But Mount's all right with it, shaking it off. Anyway, Southgate in the stands watching, of course. Chels take the free kick out to Chilwell. Chilwell driving forward, caught off the ball, but he finds Mason Mount. He's only got Sterling inside the box. He's trying to find him, and he does. Sterling brings it down. Oh, he can't evade the challenge of Ashley Young. Unlucky. It was a high ball to the back post. Sterling watched it onto his foot to take it down, hit it second time. First touch, but Ashley Young got in and nicked it away from him. He's gone out to play for Chelsea throwing again. Seeing footage of the Villa fans going home. Absolute floods of them going home. Anyway, Azpilicueta with a throw-in. Up the line, finds Loftus-Cheek. He doesn't. Ashley Young steps in and wins it, clears it. Danny Ings heads it down to Buendia. Halfway line. He's got Chalobah up against him. Turns him, comes inside. Then Loftus-Cheek tries to get in. He beats him. Then he flicks it to Coutinho. Done well, Buendia. Coutinho up against Gallagher. Turns back onto his left foot. Coutinho dead centre, 35 yards from goal. Forced it out wide right to Matty Cash. Foot on the ball. Cross comes in high towards the back post. Evades everybody. Then Donker's chasing it down. To keep it in play, and he does. Finds Ashley Young. Young plays the ball left foot into Danny Ings by the near post. Held up. Then Donker spun off him. He tried a little back heel into Donker's run, but Aspie's read it. Out of play for another Villa corner. Ashley Young to take it. Right foot in swinger from the left-hand side. Our right wing. Defend this and break on the counter, Chelsea, and get a third. Young, one arm aloft. Cross comes in towards the back post. Held away by Thiago Silva. Only as far as Buendia. Takes a touch to bring it down. Blocked by Mount, and Mount's getting out to the loose ball. Mount holds off Buendia. Does really well. Just lays it inside Jorginho. Under pressure, Jorginho. Fouled by Coutinho. Draws the foul. Well done. Chelsea thrown on the left-hand side. About 15 yards inside of our own half. Well done, Chelsea, defensively. Royer's coming on now. He'll come on probably for Sterling last 2.5 minutes with added time. There'll probably be about three or 4 minutes added time. Rosa looks a little bit cheesed off, but he is coming on. We're going to play on anyway first before we make the change. Ball over the top to Sterling. Somebody's gone down. Did Sterling foul him or something? I don't know if he fouled or what, but Konza went down. Sterling's going off for Breuer. Breuer's coming on. So Sterling's just walking along. Applause the Chelsea fans. Played well, Sterling, today. Been busy. Hit the crossbar first half. Taking his time coming off the pitch and gives it to Breuer. Come on, Breuer. Get a goal, mate. Got his first goal last week in the Premier League against Wolves. He's on. Just work hard for your 5-6 minutes you're going to get. Going to take the free kick short. Lewis plays it out to his left-hand side. And by trying to win it, Loftus-Cheek's played it straight into the path of Villa coming forward. Coutinho shoots. Edge of the box. Blocked off. Watkins down to Buendia. Under a challenge from Gallagher. Tries to play it away from him and gives it away. Gallagher does well to hold the ball up. Very well. And plays it out to his right-hand side. Thiago Silva's down. He's on to his ankle. Aspie puts it out of play. It's his foot. It's the top of his foot, Thiago Silva. I think someone stepped on his foot. What happened to Thiago Silva? Dendoncker. As Dendoncker goes forward and Thiago Silva comes out to challenge him, they sort of both go for the ball and he catches Thiago Silva, but accidentally. But Silva's down anyway. To be fair, to his credit, Dendoncker's there making sure he's all right. He is. Graham Potter, deep in thought on the sideline. He's looking down at the pitch for some reason. Stevie Mee is, I don't know if he's fall over or not, but he's sitting down talking to McAllister, his assistant. Villa are unlucky in this game. I have to be honest and be they're unlucky. It's only because of Kepa that Chelsea have won this game. 90th minute. We got how much injury time we got to go? 4 minutes of added time to go. Silva's up, hobbling off. Referee's time he's got to go off the pitch. What a player, Thiago Silva. What a player. Honestly, so much is made about people's ages in football. If you keep yourself fit, if you live your life right, if you look after yourself, playing in the position that he plays, he can carry on for another few years yet for me. He's made such a difference. It's 4 minutes of added time. We take the drop ball back to Kepa. Launch it high. Silva's back on. Roy up against Mings. Mings just lets go of his head. And Ashley Young plays at the Konza. Konza. Wide right. Cash. Gallagher's after him. Long ball over the top. Looking for run up the line. A Buendia. He can't keep it in play. It goes out of play for Chelsea. Throwing right by the corner flag. Chelsea corner. Chelsea throwing even. It's not. It's gone off for a goal kick. I thought it actually went out of play. But anyway, Kepa's going to take his time. Man of the match between Chelsea is between Mason Mount for his 2 goals, but Kepa for his 3 or 4 outstanding saves, and one of them world class. Gordon Banks-esque. Let's just say that. First half, outstanding from Danny Ings. He launches it high. Brozier goes up with Tyrone Mings, wins it, and Mings has gone down. Like he's landed awkwardly on his ankle, I think. But Brozier went up with him. First time all day that Mings had a bit of a challenge. His boots come off Mings. I'm wondering what's happened here. But he's down. He's banging his other leg on the floor. You can tell he's hurt. What did he do here? Him and Brozier went up together. As I say, it's the first time that someone's been up there to challenge Tyrone Mings. A proper challenge in the air. He jumps up in the air. Oh, yeah, okay. As they go up and they land, Brozier steps on the back of his Achilles and the back of his ankle, and his boot comes off and he's down. Purely accidental. But Brozier stepped on him. That's a concern for Stevie Me. Graham Potter. We got to be honest. In this game, Chelsea started the game fantastically well at the opening 15, 18 minutes. After that point, it was all Villa first half. The last half an hour of the first half, it was all Villa. But for Kepa making 4 saves, and one of them an absolute worldie, they would have been at least on terms, if not leading the game. Chelsea, don't get me wrong, 40 minutes into it, coming towards the end of the first half, Raheem Sterling, great move, played out to the left-hand side of the box. Raheem Sterling on that right foot, took a touch, curled it, skinned the top of the crossbar, and we go in at half-time 1-0 up. And then Villa start well again, but then Chelsea managed to just do what they do. Keep it on possession, playing it around the Villa press. Mason Mount fouled outside the box, 25 yards from goal, left-hand side of centre. Steps up, falls the goalkeeper and whips the free kick in to make it 2-0, game over. Broyer, to his fair, has gone over there to make sure Tyrone Mings is all right. He's just pushed his foot back into his boot and stamped. He's going to be all right, but he had a bit of a word with Broyer, but Broyer sort of said to him, look, it's accidental. And to be fair to the Villa physio sort of come up and said, it was an accident. They're all right. Mings and Broyer together are just... He's just saying to him, look, it's just accidental. They're all right. There's no animosity there at all. But it'll be an extra couple of minutes of added time now. Mings has to go off. His mistake was the first goal. Unmarked, completely misjudged his header and just put on a plate for Mason Mount. Anyway, Villa throw him, taken short. Cash gets it back from Wendia, plays it back out to the right wing. Watkins holds the ball up and can only find Mason Mount. Chelsea had 7 players back defensively there, which is brilliant. Gallagher on halfway turns, evades a challenge and gives it back to Jorginho. Koulibaly finds Loftus-Cheek. Back to Aspi. Loftus-Cheek. Back to Aspi again. Keep ball. Jorginho collects from Loftus-Cheek and he goes. Finds Gallagher. Lays it off for Loftus-Cheek, who's running through from midfield into the forward area. He's got one more on the left-hand side. Chilwell. Broyer's in the box. Headed away by Mings. Good move from Chelsea. Playing to be on their press. Finding the space and doing really well to open them up. Be at least a couple At least a couple more minutes to go. Chelsea corner's been taken by Ben Chilwell, who's taking his time to get out there to take it. Got Breuer, Jorginho, and Loftus-Cheek inside the box. Aspi, Thiago Silva, and Gallagher outside the box, with Mason Mount short with Chilwell, sorry. Takes the corner short. With that, the referee blows the whistle. It's all over. Aston Villa 0. Outstanding from Chelsea. Brilliant performance. Yes, it wasn't great. Yes, Villa will feel hard done by. Really hard done by. But you have to have a goalkeeper that's on form, that can do what they can do. And Kepa was absolutely outstanding. Brilliant from Kepa today. When you see the replay of the game or the highlights of the game, just look at the saves that he made. But look at the one in particular from Danny Ings. The save from Kepa on the goal line where he pushes it over the bar is literally, I have to say it is literally Gordon Banks-esque. Absolutely outstanding. That's 6 games unbeaten for Graham Potter. Great result for Chelsea moving forward. Great result for Chelsea now as we move forward to play on Brentford in midweek and then Man United on Saturday. I'll be back here with live match commentary on both games, so make sure you tune in. Smash the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and the like button for me now, and I really appreciate it. But also, if you guys want to join in with the match commentary, the chat that's on the commentary, then go to the channel homepage, click that join button. It's only £1 a month. You get access to post your comments on the commentary, and also some credits that will appear at the end of each video. And not only that, but there'll be some members-only content filmed on my phone, but we'll get on with it. But I'm just seeing the replays of Mason Mount's goal. The free kick he scored was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding from Mason Mount. Fooled the goalkeeper. 2 steps to his right. Couldn't get there. Dipping, Ronaldo-esque. Outstanding from Chelsea. But Villa will feel hard done by. So, the scores. We beat Villa 2-0. Leeds Arsenal's 1-0 Arsenal. Latest score. Man United drew with Newcastle 0-0. Finished. Southampton 1, West Ham 1. United result is great for us. Let's hope Man City thump Liverpool now. And let's hope that Leeds can do something to get an equaliser against the Arsenal. But good result for Chelsea. Getting some momentum now under Graham Potter. But what I like about Graham Potter today was he was not afraid of making some changes. Half-time he made 2 changes. And then he also changed the formation as well. But Chelsea are up to 4th. 19 points from 9 games. We've got a game in hand on Tottenham with 4 points behind them. And 4 points behind Man City. But they still got to play today. Just get 3 wins this week. This one, we've already got 1. Villa sits 4th, 5th from bottom at the moment, Aston Villa. But Chelsea have got themselves up there now, basically. We've got themselves up 4th place. We've got a good game against Brentford coming up. Man United at the weekend. We can get 3 wins on a spin this week. Push ourselves right up there. Graham Potter's working magic. That wand of his and his magic touch is working. But well done. Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 2. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and become channel members. But for me now, all I want to say is thank you so much for all of your support, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you on another video that will come out on the channel in the next couple of days, and then the live match commentary against Brentford. Join me for that. Stay tuned to the channel. Show your support for the channel because it's much appreciated. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday, people.